James the Bad Gamer resubscribed X22. Hello.
Fine, I'm sorry. Listen, chat, listen. First of all, good morning. How are we? Hello. Second of all, you can see like a tiny bit of a head here, look. It was Lenny's fault. He was doing that thing where he was on the ladder at the bottom wanting to come up, and I was like, oh, but if you come up, I need to go and get your bed, and I need to go. So I was running around sorting out Lenny, all right? And now he's asleep on my lap, and I'm sorry. Chat is strict but merciful. Can we? I can't. Okay, I'm sorry. Hello, James. Thank you very much for the 22 months, by the way. I appreciate you. Beyond, welcome in. Ollie, Sinks, James again. I said hi twice. Leonie, Skilly, Notfla, how are you? Tom, Keeney, Ulems, Off the Line, Pringle, Keeney again, Sinks, Sorry Note, how are you? Stream Elements, Ryan. Hello, everybody. There's no Lenny. There is. I promise you. The camera was going up. I mean, the desk was going up. I promise you he's here. When he's awake again, because I've managed to get him so that I can use both arms. Basically, he wants to sit on my, like, sleep here, but leaning on my arm as like a chin rest. So can you notice, look, the cushion's gone. I've propped the cushion under him, so he thinks he's on my arm, I think. And that means I can be hands-free, because it is quite annoying to stream but only one-handed and not being able to really move the mouse, you know. But these sacrifices we take, I do that for you, chat, to be honest, so be grateful. I'm joking. How are we? It's very early. It's relatively early. It's actually, we were actually late, weren't we? But yeah, there you go. How you doing, Wallace? Welcome in, dude. There's no Lenny. It's all an elaborate ruse. You have to know your priorities. You're a bed first, streamer second, and human person third.
Brady,
it's very true. It's very true as well, isn't it?
Blaming others.
And like,
sounds like,
you know, his feeding machine as well.
Mr. Jack,
wouldn't say this is early. Depends what
his actions, but would rather blame everyone and everything else. Hashtag justice for Lenny. Oh, happy 14 months as well.
Okay, well, thank you for that, Keeney. We'll get back to that. It depends where you are in time zones, I guess, because it could be very early for sorry, depending on where they are in the world, right? So let's account for that. Keeney, late for class, blaming others, sounds like my old maths teacher, Mr. Jack, who took no accountability for his actions, but would rather blame everyone and anyone else. Justice for Lenny. Oh, happy 14 months, by the way. Sounds exactly like Mr. Jack, to be fair. Thank you very much for 14 months. Resubscription via Prime. Appreciate you, buddy. And also shout out Mr. Jack. Sounds like you're sounds like he was a great teacher. Duax, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I've been up since 3 a.m, so this is afternoon for me. Yep, I think that's how that works. Yes, I'll go with it. You're in England, so no. Yeah, true. I mean, I'm also in England. It's not that early for me, although I've not done much this morning. I have swept outside. That was lots of leaves on the garden, because there is a tree that falls over. Lots of leaves. So that was fun. You're in Ireland, just usually go. Oh, right. So actually, there is no excuse. Sorry. Thank you, Keeney. I do appreciate it, dude. Terrible beta choice. Yeah, we're going to do Newcastle. I think that is like 90% confirmed. I don't know. That seems like a fun. Basically, I know how slowly I do things on FM. So I'm not going to do more than one season. So if we're going to choose a team, for reasons of people watching it, it needs to be a Prem team. I know that is controversial. It's not controversial. It's just a fact. And I want to have fun. So let's do a team that has a big budget, but also isn't City. So Newcastle. Makes sense to me. I am a woolly pulley weather now round ours. You're in woolly pulley weather. I've never heard that phrase before. Woolly pullover. Yeah, no. We'll be back on Facebook for beta release. No, unfortunately not, Skilly. I'm going to say probably not. Watch Newcastle's budget this year be 30 million. It might well be, to be fair. In which case, that's also fine, to be fair, because it's got a really cool team. Like, I was just thinking, like, what team do I want to use? Isak up top. The meta. We'll see if it's the meta for next year. Bruno in the midfield. We've used them a lot. Like, Alan Saint-Maximin. They got Trippier. It's a team that I think I'd be happy with use anyway. Like Nick Pope in goal. I think we can do well with that in one season anyway. How about a stream until you win the Champions League with Ajax? Probably not going to do that for the beta release, to be honest. Even though the Champions League license is there. Their team is basically the Clates meta. Exactly, right? So let's go with that. Let's actually have fun with the first season. Like when it's going to be a one season thing anyway, we can go and explore different parts of the game and check things out and stuff, which I think works for us. So that's why Newcastle. Again, subject to change. We might change our mind. You watched the full DOF Southampton series last night. Absolutely love it. The live comments in the last episode was tremendous. End-to-end action. Couldn't keep my eyes off it. Yeah, it's bad. That live com was bad. That's not a spoiler. That's actually a saviour. If you're about to watch that episode, you could skip the live com. Absolutely fine. Just go to the end. Go straight past it. But yes, that Southampton save is really a lot of fun. And it's doing really well on YouTube. So I'm glad people are enjoying it. We'll keep it going. Probably keep it going until the end of the cycle now, I'd imagine. I'm going to record another one. Hopefully today. How's everyone's weekends looking, by the way? It was Kat's birthday on Wednesday, so I've got a Cat birthday weekend thing going on. I've got one of her friends staying here. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream today. Basically, I'm going to stream until it looks like they're coming home because they've gone to a spin class this morning. So I can stream during that time. They're like, do you want to come do a spin class? I was like, no. And they were like, why not? I was like, because I don't want to. And that was the end of that conversation. How you doing, Joe? Thank you for the 23 months, buddy. Play Trippier as an inverted wing back on the left. I mean, it's tempting, isn't it? It is tempting. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But we should be able to do a stream tomorrow as well. So we'll get our normal streams in. It's just going to be a bit busy around the rest of the weekend for me. What's everyone else got on? And then though, we do have Monday, don't we? So I could do a video on Monday. Fine. Was watching the Queen's funeral. Happy late birthday, Ryan. It's your birthday. It was your birthday on Thursday, was it? Happy birthday, Ryan. Hope you had a good one, my friend. Hope you had a good one. I use one of those FM save generators. I'm starting at Stuttgart DOF save once this is finished. Looking forward to it. Nice, Keeney. Yeah, nice. That's cool. I saw those generators. I might do a one-off video, like rebuild using it or something. I feel like that'd be fun, but I don't know if... Maybe wait for 23 now. I'm not sure. Hey, CRT!
CRT90 resubscribed.
My guy. Thank you for the 8 months, dude.
Hope you're doing well, bud.
I'm all right. I'm good. I'm well. I hope you're good as well. I've got a bit of a cold, actually. Second week back at school. It was all right, actually. It's pretty good. It's going all right. Just started second season of Hertha Brazil. What episode does that bloody Gabby song stop on me? Chat, can you help him? Chat, can you help him? Bombi says, just started the second season of Hertha Brazil. What episode does the Gabby song stop? It's quite sunny here though, but it is not very warm. Just back from Australia. CRT, amazing, mate. Did you have a good time? I assume so. You went to Australia. That's cool though, dude. I bought both the home and away Wales World Cup shirts. Praise the Lord for the 35% discount. Kokota's buying football shirts. Excellent. Yeah, when we sell Gabby. Should we all have a rendition of the Gabby song? Do you reckon you could sing it in the chat? I reckon, let's see if we, you know how like you play that game where you have to count to 10 and then, but not say the same number twice. I reckon you can do this in the chat. It's got to be Gabby, Gabby, Gabby. You're my boy. You're my boy. You're my Gabby boy. That's how, and then you have to do that awoo at the end. But one line each or one word each. Go. It's a big no. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. Chat don't get it. No. You have to do one word at a time. Come on. Leonie, stop saying no. Bombi's loving this, I reckon. There we go. One. Gabby. No. James has ruined it. Chat, we're not going to start the stream until you get the Gabby song correct. If you need to hear it, just you need the yeah, no, that's the part of it, the time delay. That's part of it. If you need to hear it again, for reference. Gabby. Oh, there's actually 5 Gabbies. You're my boy. Gabby. There's 5 Gabbies. Right, here we go. Stop, right, Wallace has got 1. Look, over here, look, 1. If you play the song, I'm refunding my sub. That's fair. Gabby Logan. No, that's ruined it. Please ban me for bringing this up. Please don't ban me for bringing this up. I wouldn't. I love this. Gabby. There's 2. If we all slow down, it'll work, I reckon. James, by the way, thank you for the 20 months. Appreciate it, dude. 3, 4. There's one more Gabby. And then we need your. No one do Gabby. Your.
Follow me. Okay.
That was 5. Your. No! No! Beyond you. Oh. And you did the wrong your. That was so close. That was so close. We got to your. Disaster. You even did the wrong one. Right, we'll come back to this. Maybe we'll come back to this. This is ridiculous. People are here for Football Manager streams. Or are they? Or are people here for this, actually? That's a question. Because we need to consider it, don't we? Let's go to FM. Hang on a minute. We on another run. Gabby. If you all know your roles, if you organise this outside in Discord, this will work. Gabby. Okay, last run. We need 2 more Gabbies. Gabby. Nah, we've gone early. We've missed it. CRT's gone early with the yaw. We only had 4 Gabbies. That would have been amazing, Otto.
Otto Lidenbrock 8 resubscribed.
That would have been amazing, but
Gabby.
It's close. This is hard. This is absolutely tragic. Where are the viewers going? Why are you leaving? What do you mean you don't want to play the Gabby game? Maybe we should do maybe there should be a points redemption that you could redeem to redeem the Gabby game, and you have to play it. What does that do you reckon? Points redemption to make it end. And that, actually, yes, that's good. That's good. People can use their points to start the game and end the game. Anyway, chat, I feel like I'm just punishing most of you now. This is both off topic and on brand. It really is, isn't it? Now Football Manager's not loaded. There it is. We're good. Don't worry about it. I like that game. That's a good game. I reckon we can do that. I'll use 90 points to make sure this never happens again. I mean, the game can start at any point, by the way. If anyone just goes for a Gabby in the chat, the game can start at any point. The chat is always there. James tried to start it again. James, thank you for the 20 months, by the way. Otto, thank you for the 2. Appreciate you, dude. New rule for Clayton going forward. Must always have a player named Gabby or an alternative to Gabby in all his future saves. I mean, we've got enough here. We've got Gabrielle as well, haven't we? Have we got another Gabby? No, I think that's it. We do have a Jonathan from church. Unnamed heat keeping mug in use. Yes, but it's over there and I can't get to it. Because Lenny's on my lap. I don't think it's charged either. I'm coming back. I'm back. I have 181k channel points and I'm happy to go all in to end all this. Well, you don't need to end all. Jonathan from church, by the way, chat, is our top goal scorer with 2. We have played so far, if you think back to last Sunday, we have played the Super Cup game against Bayer Leverkusen. We won 2-1. We played the DFB first round against Victoria. We won 9-0. We have now got the European Super Cup against Sevilla, and I'm looking forward to it. And also, yeah, Militao did happen. If you remember that. I was going to tweet, we've still got some money to spend. Maybe we'll do some more transfers. And then I realised we spent all of it on Eder Militao because the board paid for it, but we're now over our wage budget. So, honestly, I don't know what we do.
Tier 1 sub to Jonathan from church.
Jonathan from church. Was it this one?
In the channel.
I am relaxed. Nope. Every year! No. And now we've been offered worms. I don't know where the Jonathan from church thing has gone. I don't know where it's gone. But anyhow, when you click through to the actual game, you go up like 25 viewers. Yeah, well, people like what they like, all right? Some people like the Gabby game. It was very Welsh. We had a sound for it, but I think I've not saved it. It'll be on there. I can bring it back, but I need to actually go and find it. The Brazil was the first stream I watched. Wallace, that is cool, buddy. That's very cool. Welcome. CRT's tried to start the Gabby game, I think. Hang on. No. Ollie's ruined it. We got 2 in. Off the line, got a second Gabby in there. He's already earned $1 million back when he won the Super Cup. Yeah, exactly. He won us the Super Cup, didn't he? So, it's all good. Went up 50 viewers for the Gabby game. So, yeah, exactly. Everyone will be playing the Gabby game soon. It's really hard. If we ever do the Gabby game... Oh! I'll gift 5. How many subs do I gift? What can the prize be if you guys achieve the Gabby game? If you actually do it. 10? That's a lot. No prize? Make it stop. I'll give 10 subs. I'll give 10 subs if you achieve the Gabby game at any point in the future. One in and that's it. So really, non-subs, this is on you. Like, if you can make this work, you're probably going to get a sub. Hang on, we've got 3 in already. Nah, Keeney's ruined it. See? It's hard. Almost impossible. How much money should I tax evade? Well, no, because I still pay over half of it. So, I wouldn't call it tax evasion. Here we go. 3. I need evidence that it happened. That's 4. 5. Nah, ruined it. 6. It's 5 Gabbies. 5 Gabbies. That was close. That was so close that time. Captain for the season. I feel like we picked this last time, did we not? Did we decide it was going to be Bruno and then Jolson as the... I think we keep it as Bruno because he's quite good across both. That's way too many Gabbies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 Gabbies. Way too many. I think this might be the most messages we've ever had in chat. We maybe need a... Who would like to be the... What's it called? Adjudicator of the Gabby game. Leonie, you'll be good at that. Do you want to adjudicate the Gabby game? In the chat, please. That's 4. 5. You're... Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so close. No! This is what it did. Gabby, 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 Gabby. You're my Gabby. Boy, boy. Gabby, Snow White and the 7 Gabbies. No. No, I'm not having that, Ollie. And you're not allowed to delete messages. We're not having that. No. And it's already been ruined by Otto saying Snow White and the 7 Gabbies. So that's ruined it. Gabby, Gabby, Gabby. You're my Gabby. How do you feel about skipping lines? I don't know what you mean. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. You know, like those rounds, those things. You know when you sing a song the first time and then the next time you leave out any words? Like, you leave out boy on the second go-round. You have to go do the whole round like that. So basically, if it gets done, I say it's been done, yes. Yeah, basically. I'm pretty proud of chat, I'm not going to lie. That was actually really close. Yeah, that was pretty good. The thing is, you forget that I could just do this at any point. Like, during the middle of it, I could just do like... I could just go like that. Or something. A Nightbot can jump in and ruin it. Car trips with Clayton must be fun. Yeah, well... Do you know what the worst thing in the world is? I Spy. I think that might be if room 101, I might put that in. The moment someone goes, I spy with... I'm like, get out. I hate you.
Oh, thank you.
John
might be the worst thing.
11 resubscribed X24.
John, thank you very much for the 2 years. John knows all about I Spy. How you doing, John? Hope you're good. Thank you for 2 years. That's my brother. We got as close as everyone will, yeah. Also, John, you just ruined the Gabby game there. We had 2 in. Thank you, dude. Hope you're good. Hope you're very well. Frankfurt have made a Ben Woodburn bid. Excellent work. I don't know how much we're going to focus on the FM today. We're just going to play through a bit, really. We're aiming for domination, aren't we? Clay's more of a cups and rubbers guy on road trips. Who wants to play? How'd you do that on a road trip? That would be awful, wouldn't it? Awful. It's all right, John. So don't worry about it. It's all right. I've said I've gifted 10 subs if they achieve the Gabby game, so I don't want them to win. Now, God. What do you mean? When can you apply, or when can I apply? You apply for... You get partner if you average a month of over 75 viewers average, plus a few other things. And then, even then, it's not guaranteed, but you can apply at that stage. When you rob a bank, the cops drive after you. They do, actually. Yeah, this is true. Do you know how dynamic revenue works? I won the league with Sociedad twice in a row and still earn half of what Barca do, even though they haven't won anything in 13 years in my save. That is mad, Raphael. I don't actually know exactly how it works, but you will earn more based... It's just prize monies, basically. And then sponsorships are to do with rep, I think. So I imagine Barca's rep is still really high. So you have to look at, like, if you go to world and then reputation, it's probably to do with that, I'd imagine. And it'll be a really long process. How do you actually look at reputation on here? Clubs list by reputation? Or there's just none on mine, apparently. Oh, apparently I don't have any. But yeah, basically, that's what you look at. Maybe in Europe rather than there. Oh, yeah, God. Yeah. For me, yeah, we already got it, yeah. Hang on, there's 4 Gabbies. With the DOF save, do the recruitment meetings ever allow you to influence the positions for the DOF to sign? No. They tell me which ones they want to, and then they pretty much ignore it anyway. It doesn't really help. And I kind of try to stay back as much as possible. I think for the sake of, like, if I was going to do that as a proper save, like you might do, you say, CRT, I'd probably look for ways that I can influence it a little bit. But for the sake of a YouTube save, I think it's much better content if I literally hands off and just see what happens. So I've sort of tried not to influence it. I don't even offer out players or anything like that. I'm just like, that's why if you watched the last episode, this is a bit of a spoiler. I could have like unwanted listed and things, a couple of those players like Diallo for 38 million, and he might have actually gone, and Armstrong for like 25 million, whatever it was. I wanted to sell him for that money, but he rejected it because he wasn't transfer listed. Because he wasn't interested. I could have made him interested. I was like, could do this and it could be interesting, or like, I think just hands off is maybe better. Sorry, spoilers. That wasn't a spoiler. Nothing happened. But yeah, if you watch it, you'll see. There's a lot more in that episode, like a really good live com. When has this stream ever been serious? No, it's never been serious, has it? Chat enough, Gabby. This is a serious FM stream. You've watched it all. Okay, cool. We got bids for Bockow, which I'm going to reject. I think we keep him around. He's part of the furniture here now. You see a Clake's video, I watch video. Love that from you. Love that from you. I was doing a little bit of like SEO research and things, like trying to see where we rank in like search and everything by looking in like, because I was just wondering what we rank well in and what we struggle in for the like, and how maybe to brand videos towards and stuff. Because these Southampton videos are done really well, and I think it's because of the, like, you might have noticed that I've sort of tried to play the game a little bit with the titles and the thumbnails. I hope people don't mind that too much, but I think people understand that it's like, you got to play the game. And if I said episode 3 Southampton, people wouldn't watch it. But if I title it as my DOF signed a Wonder Kid and then blur out the Wonder Kid's face, people will watch it, sort of thing. It's got to be done exactly. I think at where we are as well, in terms of a channel at like 20 odd K subscribers, I think that's where you cling and grab, you pull yourself up there. So it's sort of, I think a lot of people, most people who watch YouTube are pretty aware of the way that it works anyway, isn't it, right? So I've stopped doing it as episode 1, episode 2. We did that a while ago with the Plymouth save. It was successful too. And rather than like make them standalone videos in the way that you brand them, and then people who watch them understand it, sort of thing. You have to play the meta game. You sort of do, yeah. But it works really well with like the DOF thing, because we've just got transfers each game, and I think that's what people want to find out, is who did he sign, what happened. Then you play the games in between. I think we've got a decent little thing with that. But I was doing a bit of SEO research to find out like where we rank. Like our videos, if you go incognito, our videos rank really highly if you search FM22, but if you search Football Manager 2022, like barely any come up. So it's really interesting. I don't know why that is, because in terms of tags and description and everything, we've got both, but like we had like 5 of the top 10 or something of FM22 videos, and then like 1 of the top 10 of Football Manager 2022 videos, which is odd, but I don't understand it enough to know how to change that. Yeah, I think it would be more used, and I think the fact that we're coming up in FM22 shows that we're doing something right with the way that we're branding stuff. So yeah. Yeah, RDI, we're Hertha Brazil. We've only signed Brazilian players. If I put on like a little, do I need tactical familiarity? If I replace this with, is it on here? Nationality. Everyone is Brazilian. We've actually, if I hide the second team here, without Ollie in there, We do actually have a fully Brazilian squad now. Not even one exception now that Ollie's moved on. Yeah, I think Football Manager is used more by the new people, Ollie, which is why I was sort of searching it. By the way, FM Girl, sorry, I completely missed your raid there. Thank you. How are you? Alice, welcome in. Welcome in with your viewers as well. I appreciate the raid. I hope your stream was good.
Thank you.
Thank you. Welcome in, guys. Sorry, I just completely skimmed over that. I'm sorry.
17.
Sort of God, yeah, by the way, we get some Brazilians, but we're also affiliated with Brazilian teams so that we get Brazilian players through our youth academy. Anyway, hope you're good, Alice. Hope you're all well. Lee, thank you for the 17 months. That's a wild amount of months as well. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. We started in the Bundesliga radio. So yeah, I wonder for the new game how we can try and push it towards Football Manager rather than like Football Manager. Yeah, maybe it's because maybe I need to search Brady Football Manager rather than Football Manager 2022. I think I did, but I'm wondering how to, like, you know, those launch videos. How can we brand them towards new people, and then whilst keeping our Football Manager, like our FM22 thing? Well, it'll be FM23, won't it? I wonder if anyone will stream FM23 on console. I reckon they will. I think some people have done it, Otto. I don't think it'll be as popular on Twitch, but I'm sure they will. I do wonder whether we do a FM23 Xbox video as well, by the way. Stop talking. All right. No. Psychopaths want me to stop talking, so just gonna... Right, I'm bored of doing that now. Streaming until I say a word. Yeah. Go on, Leo. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, thank you.
Imagine coming to a stream and saying, stop talking, FFS. Enjoyed that. It was quite weirdly calming. That's actually a really good teaching strategy, by the way. This is a tip. If you're a teacher, if you want your students to pay really close attention to what you're doing. So, for example, a maths question... Say it's a new method that you're using for maths. Just show them what you do slowly without talking. And their concentration will be fully on what you are doing. And they'll watch way more closely on what you're doing. It's really effective. So actually, maybe an FM video like tutorial without any talking would actually be really good. We should maybe try it. I bet you were watching exactly what was happening in the game, or maybe you weren't. How is this? I mean, we should be losing this to Sevilla. That was a ridiculous highlight. 8 seasons, whereas Salco ended up after his 20 million Arsenal move. He kind of wasn't great. We placed his most watched video. Yeah, I was watching, by the way. I watched this video last night on a YouTube guy who paid for an entire YouTube video to be made on Fiverr. Like, yeah, I don't know why we're playing so rubbish, actually. But we're not playing great. Here we go, though. On Fiverr. So he paid somebody to write the script. So he told them what the niche was. Paid somebody to write a script. Then paid a voiceover artist. Then paid somebody to edit it and add in all, like, images and like, B-roll over the top of it. And then published it. And it did really well. From, like, a brand new channel. So I might just do that. Leo! We're winning! We played rubbish here, but we're winning. I need these tips, Clay. It's just started my primary teaching degree. Love that, James. Genuinely, if you need any advice or anything, then let me know. Let me know. Unless you're a visually impaired student. Well, obviously, yes. Yeah, 80% of communication is non-verbal. Exactly, Pro. Exactly. Yesterday, I watched a video by a guy called Numberphile, and it was the most insane maths hack. Nice. Numberphile's really fun. I don't think I've ever watched his videos, but I'd probably enjoy it. You need these tips. You're a nursery teacher. That's gone in. They've got Fabio Vieira, and he keeps taking corners. That's a debut goal from Santalaya, who looks quite big. I assume he's their centre-back, right? He's number 4 and he's big. And we've conceded a header. That's it's a big header. He beat Fabinho in the air as well. Let me see your size. 6'6". I knew he was big. Why aren't there any 6'6" amazing Brazilian centre-backs, by the way? I swear usually you would have got a couple of them by now. Corner to us. Let's go up the other end and do what they just did to us. Cesar. Oh, he's put it wide. It's Gabriel. Show stop us the game and have an intermission entire stream and just explain the details of the game instead. Sure, Cardin. We'll do that, yeah. I don't know if... yep. Oversimplified is probably my favourite YouTube channel. Yeah, that's good, actually. I like Oversimplified. I know that one. Martinelli, go on, Gabby. Oh, it's the... Oh, he's at the post. It was almost the time. My new year 4 class just won't stop talking. Yeah, Glenn, I imagine that's just a learned behaviour from last year. Like, that'll just take some time. High expectations and consistency. And it's treat it like training, Glenn. Like, they will stop talking. It's just not going to happen straight away. And just remember that when you're getting frustrated by it, because I know the feeling, right? Consistency, high expectations. Like, and tell them about your high expectation. Like, talk to them about, like, what you expect. And it's just getting them used to it. Try, like, make sure that, like, when they come in, like, start, like, it's really difficult to go from... I love, like, behavior management is like my thing in teaching. Like, it's very difficult to go from, like, high energy, like geared in students to then say, stop talking now. So, like, you have to start low. Like, when they first come in, get them to read a book or, like, quietly come in or have, like, quiet music on so that straight away it's a chilled, calm place to be. And then it's much easier to keep it there, sort of thing. There is actually a load of teachers here, isn't there? It was one time. At least you don't teach in secondary, it's worse. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I deliberately chose not to teach in there. We're 2-1 up, by the way. Vinny has scored. Do Pavlov and train them to light or sound. I mean, you could do that also, yeah. Like, every time you click, they'll be like... Oh. And that's what I don't like as well, Glyn, is also don't do things like clapping to get them quiet again. Because then I hate that. Like, instead, have the high expectation of, like, if I need you to be quiet... There's a reason for it, sort of thing. It's not like everyone claps together, because also that's really loud. And then, like, to go from, like, clapping for everyone's attention to quiet is hard. So, like, little things like that, which people always... It's a great way to get attention, but you need it's short term. You want to get, like, long term respect, almost. But that goes to both ways. So explain why. I always try to explain why I'm saying I'm asking for quiet now because blah blah blah. When I was at high school, we had to do 5 minutes reading before class. Yeah, absolutely. Also, like, reading's really important. So, like, getting them to read even for 5 minutes. And, like, you have to sort of monitor it because they will just sit there with a book and not read it else. But that's your way of, like, crowbarring it into the day too, isn't it, as well? We're 3-1 up, by the way. Was this Leo? Again, Leo scored twice. Leo's legit this year. Maybe he's decided to finish. That's a nice little near post finish. He's got a lovely dink first half as well. When I was in primary school, if the teacher wanted quiet, she would launch the blackboard eraser at something or someone. The 90s was wild. Yeah, no, that didn't really happen. I went to school in the 90s. That didn't really happen. A English teacher threw a book at me in high school, though. And he was sound, usually. He just lost it completely. Threw a textbook at me. I was like, all right, Mr. Buckle. You've had a moment there, haven't you? The 1890s, yeah. Just having a bad day, yeah, it probably was. Come on, Militao. We didn't pay all that money for that. A couple do, Otto, yeah. I try not to, like... I don't make it, like, a big thing that we talk about. I talk about all the time, but... A couple of ones that I know quite well. Talking crazy teachers. A supply teacher in my high school brought a crowbar into school with him one day. Christ. I assume that guy is not a teacher anymore. Oh, well, it's a supply teacher as well. Jesus Christ. A supply teacher ate my sandwich once. Which is a bit mad. There are some weird people about, man. Like, teachers are weird. Yeah, Alison, that went through his hands as well, didn't it? Also, Fabinho's on a 6.3. I had a sandwich in the fridge and I just... there was a supply teacher, just somebody. So say a teacher is off sick. There's like agencies where you can hire like day rate teachers to come in and they'll just cover classes. Is a supply teacher. We need to get you off, don't we? So let's do kid from the left. And also Fabinho for... Is Bruno injured? I assume he must be. Let's do Adrian. Yeah, sub teacher. Yeah. Supply teacher sprayed a girl in the face with Febreze. Decent. There's a lot of weird people about majority in London currently. I mean, difficult to argue. Supply teachers were great. As a student, supply teachers were great. To be fair, weren't they? They were. Yeah. Ate my sandwich, though. And I knew it was him. And ridiculous. 6th year at high school, the day after the teacher's Christmas night out was fun. Walked into first period, geography to be met with the words, sit down and shut up, I'm rough as... Yeah, fair. At least he was honest, you know? At least he was honest. Kid! He's offside, otherwise it would be a hat trick for him. Did you ask me if it was nice at least? No, I didn't. Jesus, that's like a recurring thing, sorry. Supply teacher got sacked in your school for spraying deodorant in a lad's eyes. Oh, by accident. Oh. What if it was an accident? That seems a bit harsh. But then again, supply teachers doesn't take a lot usually to sack a supply teacher because they're usually agency staff and it's just a case of saying to the agency, we don't want them to come back to our school. So that's the thing. Yours is on purpose, yeah. Hat-trick for the sub who just came on. Eh? Leo for the hat-trick now. This... Oh, good save. She didn't get sacked. She got a permanent job. I mean... that shows priorities. Just got here. His kid's starting now. No, we've just got a penalty though. Leo could take this for his hat trick, couldn't he? No, he came on for Welton Costin. Jacob. Costin's got that weird... He's got a broken arm, hasn't he? Oh, he said kid would have a hat trick. Sorry, Leo is what I meant. Leo has got a hat trick. It's gone through Bono. He couldn't keep it out. Love that Bono's in goal for them. And we are 4-2 up. It's been a weird game, but it looks like we are going to win the Super Cup. Hat-trick for kid. I said it again. Hat-trick for Leo. Stop talking, for fuck's sake. I need to lay some blame plates. I signed a left back called Mundell, assuming it could only be a good thing. UCL knockouts. Leo? Oh, he's missed it. UCL knockouts. 3 minutes in, red card, lost the first leg 3-1, got it back to 4-3 up. Then lost in 96 minutes with 5 minutes of extra time. Mundled big time. Oh, no. It's gone bad. It's gone bad. Leo, yeah. I'm sorry, dude. Lulu, I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, hologram hands Bono there was odd, wasn't it? Right, we've won again. And Jolson. I assume that's Jolson because Bruno's not playing. Jolson lifts another trophy. We win. The C obviously was important. Clearly. Isaiah Kundal unfollowed me on Twitter, chat. That's mad, isn't it? Checking out his profile, I was like, oh, he doesn't follow me. Still follows Tobes and everyone else. Not unfollowed me. Rude. Yeah, maybe. Another trophy earned by Militao, even though he gave away a penalty. Yep. Another trophy in the cabinet, though. We take these. Weird game, winning 4-2. Leo getting a hat-trick's cool, though. Kid made his debut, actually, there. That was his first game for us. I didn't realise that. Yeah, debut, look. I reckon he can be all right for us this year. Have I got him training in the right place? Yes. Good. I need to check everybody else's training, really, don't I? Just to make sure they're all good. But I think we're fine. Oh, look. Look.
Thank you.
Reedy! We're not looking at that, but thank you, Reedy. 22 months.
Era.
Appreciate you, buddy. It's a Hertha era. It is, actually. That's true. Breezy, good morning as well. As at last staked his claim to be that he is one of the most successful English managers of all time after winning the European Super Cup. That's cool, isn't it? Where's the Hall of Fame? Oh, it's got all of them on there, look. Look, Ajax is on there. Clates. Leone, why are you on there? At Boreham Wood, look. And Wolves, look, that was the... There's just different saves, isn't it? That'll be the Fabio Silva save, right? Look, Leone's third with Boreham Wood. I think this will be... Would it be Steam friends, maybe? I'm not sure. That's hilarious that you're on there, though. And above me. Which is annoying. Okay. Steam friends would be my guess, yeah. I'd imagine so. Good morning, Breezy. Hope you're good. Hope you're well. Let me drink this coffee because this unnamed mug is definitely not keeping it hot today because I don't think it's charged. And I put it on the charging thing, but I think it might be unplugged at the back now, which would make sense. You're interested in Kid for 38 million. Ooh. Buyback price of 18 million. Do we sell this guy to Dortmund? Probably not, right? You're relaxed, nice. No, not for that money anyway. Need a second unnamed heated mug. If they want to send one, I'll happily promote them. Sorted. All good, thanks. Suffering through the after effects and I hate it. Hope you're doing well too. I am okay, yeah. Not too bad. Tell you what, I'm very excited about the fact that we've got a 4-day week next week. Hello. Good stuff. You've got 31 domestic divisions and I'm only 14th in the Hall of Fame. Wow. Wow. Yes, Dirty Dog, we have. None of them any good. But I did go through and turned a whole load of like young players Brazilian. Just, you know, to hedge our bets for the future. But yeah, I did do that. There wasn't really any that are like jumping out that I was like, we definitely need to turn them into a Brazilian. But yeah. Ready to go again? Gabby, already ruined, sorry. Already ruined. Have you watched any of the live stream of the queue? No, because I don't really understand watching it. But I did put it on to like... Because someone was like, are you watching this? I was like, no. Then I put it on and I still didn't really understand what I was watching. But I don't understand. Is it worth 13 hours to go past the Queen and go and then carry on? I don't understand. So it was 24 last night. Yeah, I think so, because they had to close it, right? Because it was at capacity. Put it on the other night and someone fell over on the steps. I mean, at least they made their mark on it. Leave your mark on the game. No, at least they, you know, they had their moment and they were memorable. I don't understand how people have been through that queue multiple times. Yeah, weird. Beckham had tears in his eyes. Yeah, because he's been queuing for 13 hours. I'd be crying my eyes out. That sounds awful. I hate queuing for like anything more than 5 minutes. Too much. And that's for Nemesis. Like, imagine queuing for an hour for Nemesis. You'd be livid. And at least you get to go on Nemesis. I don't get it. DFB Pokal Row. Pokal Row? Pokal round 2. Are we ready? We're going to play Please Be a Poor Team. Ooh, Berlin Derby. They're in the league below, actually, as well.
Will Booty resubscribed
Which
X24.
is quite fun. I guess a team from the league below is a decent draw. Is your board unhappy that you're signing only Brazilian players? No. William! Will! Thank for the 24 months. And Steve, thank you for the 19 months. Look at these long-term subs. Love that. That's class. They should at least get a ride on Nemesis Inferno after queuing so long. Exactly. That would actually probably solve the problem. And then, like, they should set up a Nemesis just next to the Queen. That would work. Worth it. At least make it a little bit worth it. The queue to see Charles in 20 years will be quicker than the queue at Aldi. Beep, beep, beep. Do you remember that song that someone made out of the beep, beep, beep? That was good. Then your card declined it, so I'm sorry. Oh, really? Well. Oh, well. Yeah, Union are doing pretty good in real life, aren't they? Yeah. No one's ever been that happy to see Will. I'm always happy to see Will. All right, we start our Bundesliga campaign today. I'll probably queue 24 hours to meet David Beckham. Yeah, that's fair, I suppose. 20 years wouldn't give him that long. 93. I guess they're doing quite well at keeping these Royals alive, aren't they? So, you know, maybe. Remember the Allison count? Yes, we are going to play him in this game as well because we are away from home, so we will play him. Let's do Vinicius and Martinelli up front and we will start Welton Costin because he's got that slight injury, hasn't he? But we are going to start him. Bruno is available again and not being picked, which is odd. That's an interesting back four as well. Gabriel not getting in. Where is Paulo Cesar? Have I got unavailable hidden? I have. So Paulo Cesar must be injured. He's suspended. That makes sense. Okay, so let's do Militao and Dodo then. Did you buy all of these players? Yes. Indeed. Yeah, he's suspended. FM22 is free for anyone who wants to try it. I didn't know that. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, maybe Welton shouldn't play this game because he's also knackered. So, let's do... Should we give Kid a go? Maybe, I reckon we go Kid. We could do Angelo, but I might do Kid. Have you tried Gabby Gold? No. We didn't sign him in the end. He was very expensive at the start, and then he just wasn't that good. And I think he went to Barcelona for big money, Sir Frank. But we looked at him for sure. Basically, any Brazilian that has any stock, we have looked at some point and considered whether we should sign him. You did 8 hours in a queue for concert tickets because the internet didn't exist. Yeah, that was before the internet, I guess. Also, maybe if like you couldn't just watch the live stream of the, you know, you can see the Queen and State via TV anyway. So maybe that's like back in the day. I could almost, I just don't get it. It's not for me. I don't understand. Also, I don't really understand why people are that asked about Philip Schofield skipping the queue. Like, if someone said to you, do you want to queue for 13 hours or do you want to just go straight in? You're going to say yes. Like, the problem is not him saying yes to it in Holly Willoughby. It's the problem that they're giving these people the option. So it's not his fault, is it? It's not like I don't know. And I also don't think it's is that big a deal? How much time did he actually, like, it didn't cost anyone any time. I don't get it. And I'm not a massive Philip Schofield fan. I'm not trying to defend him, but people are up in arms about these things. Like, there's bigger problems in the world. Toony Loons, thank you for the Prime, dude. Thank you for the follow, and then straight in with a Prime sub. What a guy. Thank you, dude. Yeah, Beckham's really going for that knighthood. Do you think the Queen's even in there? Imagine it's a decoy. That's what I did wonder. My class asked me that as well. I was like, they were like, is the Queen actually in there? And I was like, well, I presume so. Then I also Googled how, like, isn't that a bit, like, weird? But it's a lead-lined coffin, apparently, which means there's no decomposition for, like, a year or something stupid. And it's pretty heavily guarded, isn't it? But do you reckon it's actually in there? I don't know. Let's play this team. Gil starting for the first time is a bit... Ooh, we'll see how it goes. We're away from home. That's mad, actually, when you think about it, isn't it, Otto? If there was queues for her dad 70 years ago, there's a kid who probably queued for it then and is now queuing for this one here now, yeah. Yeah, good. Been watching your videos for months, mate. FM is an addiction. 4K hours on 21 on Steam, 3K on 22. Jeez, Toony, you're doing it properly. That's more hours than me, by the way. 4K is mad. That is madness. Thank you for watching the videos, dude. I appreciate it. an open viewing a few weeks ago. Yeah. Clayton's the next king. Oh. I don't think I'd want to be a royal. Genuinely. Do you think if someone said to you right now, you can be a royal, do you think you'd say yes? That's a good free kick. Allison, man. Have you got hands? I sit in meetings all day, mate, so I've got nothing to do. I've got something to do with my time. I like it. I like it. Good work. The Oppa's just popped a free kick in there, which is annoying. A royal what, though? Well, a royal family member. One of the minor ones. Yeah, I guess. Like, yeah. Not as an adult. You're totally boxed into unlimited life, right? Yeah, I imagine so, Breezy. You could probably donate, but I just think of, like, you couldn't do any of the things that were actually fun. Do you reckon, like, William plays FM? I'd love to see Prince Williams fire up an FM stream. I'd imagine it'll be good money, but you live a life of luxury in terms of the stuff around you, but your freedom to do anything would be gone. I don't know. Maybe one of the minor ones. Maybe you're right. He definitely has a Villa save going. Yeah. He's head of the FA. I'm pretty sure he's obligated to do 3 hours of FM a day. Yeah. The Queen used to watch over him, making sure that he did his 3 hours. What is that defending? If we concede here, I'm going to be livid with you, Gabrielle. Good save, Allison. Oh, blast. We've lost the Champions League final. That's good, Breezy. You do an Edward the 8th. Be king for a short while and resign minus the nut. Yeah. There were some questionable things. Sepp Vandenberg has just scored now. We're 2-1 down. I had a feeling we'd struggle in this game, weirdly. I don't know why. But away from home at Cologne, Allison is having a shocker. He's got a hand to that and it's gone in. You just got sepped. I did. I need to sneeze. Dodo? Where is it? Polo manager. Excuse me. Polo manager's hilarious. Away from home against top of the league. I mean, they are, because they put their 1 in their name, haven't they? But yeah, away from home first day. Felt weird about it. We might still be alright, but here we go. Leo. Just go alone, Leo. You've got the finishing. Oh, my word. Oh! What has happened there? How did he even save that? What? Did that hit the bar or did he save that? That's the weirdest animation. I think he hit the bar. I would take being married to Meghan Markle. That wasn't the question. I guess they've sort of done it right. They're right. Leave the royal family. Doesn't have any political responsibilities. Sure, he has to sit in a carriage every once in a while, but I'm sure he has free time. Get rid of the wife and play FM is the way. I mean, there you go then. Jesus Christ. These people. What is wrong with people? We're losing here. We're losing. Bloody hell. People are outrageous today. Leo. Oh my God. We've hit the... Oh, he's offside. Okay, fine. That was good news you were suppressing right there, admin. Yeah, I'm not sure it's the right place. It's not the right forum. Bring back the Pulisic guy. Yeah, exactly. Joey has burner accounts. Good. That is good. Kid. Ball out wide to Gil. Get that ball in. That's poor. I'm not sure if that's better or worse. Not sure. If we go 3-1 here, I'm not going to be happy. Ugh. Twitch is a mad place. Go on, Leo. Yes. Okay, we've got the ball back high up the pitch here. Make the run. He's in. Round the keeper. Yes. Leo scores 2-2. Okay. Now, if we could just start defending properly and the keeper could keep stuff out, we'd be fine. I don't see him a lot. I wonder what he does now. Who are we talking about? The Pulisic guy? Yeah, I don't know. Kind of miss him. We have a vibe going here that could have thrown us way off track. Exactly. Yeah, we just don't need that info. Could have just come in and said, I've had a lovely morning. Would have been fine. You could have happily known what you were insinuating, but nobody else would have done. It would have been fine. Defensive forward. Thank you, dude.
Defensive forward resubscribed X2. Loving the streams.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you for the 2 months. What a guy. Sign Aronson. Vinny. Oh, what a horrible finish. That's awful. I have a Brazilian keeper with cat flap wrist. Must be an FM thing. I mean, it really has in this save, hasn't it? We've struggled. The one thing we've struggled with in this save has been goalkeepers. Don't do it. Oh, God. Thought Eder Militao was going to lose it there. That's true, Leone. Good point. Jolson. Leo. Fabinho. All right, if we lead at half-time after this half, that'd be nice. He's given that away, isn't he? No, he's won it. Good header from Kid. Leo, Martinelli. The football on this is glorious. Gill, if only he could finish. Yeah, true, Breezy. Goalkeepers are just bad, aren't they? Ollie. Hey, Eder Militao! Yes, that's better. He's not even that tall, but he scores from a corner. All right, we're somehow in the lead in this game. No defense, just vibes. It's 3-2. He's well worth the money, isn't he, Militao? Well worth the money. Already basically paid it back. Okay, half-time, we're actually in front after all of that. Let's keep it going. Second half. This game doesn't end 3-2. No, because we're going to score a fourth now. No, we're not. It's cleared. No, I doubt it as well. I doubt it. Gaz McNabb, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome in. Great name. Gil down the right-hand side. Vinny. That's a... Okay, Gil's got it back. Dodo. Oh, my God. Have we hit the woodwork 3 times? Seems a bit harsh. Especially if we don't win from here. More goals than this, as they say, yeah. Usually when people say that, though, it means there's not. Vinny. Gil. Kid. It's his first goal for the club. In his first start for the club. We take it. Go on, Gil. Good finish on the rebound. It's good football, actually, up into the shot. Was it Dodo that had the shot in the end? Yeah, you were right. All right. I think it goes back to... No, it goes to Gil. It's Gil's shot, and then Kid's there on hand. Only just puts it in past the post. Better. A 2-goal cushion now as well. Nice. You're kidding me. Good. You won't win anything with Kid, is what Alan Hansen once said. Called it. More goals. Yeah, you did call it. Well done, everybody. Vinicius, Martinelli, Gabby goal. Oh, it would have been a good time to play the Gabby. Okay, he's taking it off. Love that. You very rarely see that animation where the keeper catches it off the pitch. Gil crosses. Gabriel, a good save. It's 11:07 and so far Clayton's been told to stop talking. We've heard of alleged activities from Mr. Frisky. All the while, we've managed to make an ass of the Gabby game numerous times. I know. Welcome to the stream, everybody. What a Saturday morning. The tweet did say it should be fun. I was playing the Genius game. More goals will look good. No goals you win. I like it. Yeah, it's good, actually. Good from you. I feel like there's been other things as well. Keeney. It's just a regular stream here, isn't it? It's the one show of FM sprinkled on top. And that's not even very one show. Leo, for 5. But our XG must be pretty high. Oh, he hasn't been booked a second time? No? Didn't want to send him off? All right, fair. Good ball, Gabby. Over. What is our XG? 4.03. I mean, we've scored 4 from it, so maybe it's fair, but it's quite high. Let's do... Gil's pretty tired. It's playing well, though. Jolson is tired at left back. Let's do Pereira. Haaland's goal should have been ruled out for high foot. Did you see? Very separate issue. Anyone who watched the Liverpool Ajax game, did you see the high foot decision that was given against Fabinho? And I might be overreacting here, but I think it was the worst thing that has ever happened. Absolute shocker. Shocker. It was about waist. It wasn't even waist height. Awful. Maybe not the worst thing that ever happened. You watched the game but can't remember. For someone, I need to find it. Shocker. Leo. He's going to score. Horrible defending. I remember Kudus scoring about it. Kudus is good. Makes me happy that Everton didn't manage to sign him. Because he was like... There was the weird thing where it was like reported that it was done. And then all of a sudden, it wasn't done. So, like, yeah. I mean, he looks really good, doesn't he, Kudus? Fabinho, high foot. Is this it? Oh, no. That's that red card that Alexis Sanchez once got against. Yeah. I don't know if there's a... I feel like maybe people weren't reacting to it the same way I did. I can't find it. It's actually someone tweeted saying Fabinho got a free kick against him on Tuesday because his foot was high and it was stomach height at most. Haaland scored yesterday with his foot above his own head. I don't think Haaland's was a... You can't... Like, please don't start making those high foots for those goals. We need those goals in football. It was a brilliant goal from Haaland, wasn't it? I loved it. I didn't see the Villa game last night. Cat's birthday and all that. Jacob Ramsey last night not disallowed for offside. Was it contentious, was it? If your knee is higher than your foot, it can't be a high foot was an awful decision. It really was, Brady, wasn't it? It was really bad. Good for you. Fair. Can we talk about the great commentary for Kudus' goal? I can't remember the commentary. Was it very nonchalant, like they didn't realise they were going to score and then they scored? I imagine you're saying that because it wasn't good commentary. Let's do... I want to take Gil off. I'm going to bring on Brian to give him a run out. We're 5-2 up, so let's give Brian a run out up front, the new guy. You should be glad not to watch it. It was the worst game I watched in a while. Okay, cool. Forest getting another win, though. No, sorry, Fulham getting another win and from behind is what I meant to say. Fulham, are they good? Okay, it's off the post for them. A lot of woodwork hits in this game. They've just hit it again now. Shay Adams, the GOAT. Thank you for the follow. Shay Adams actually is the GOAT in the Southampton save. Nah, I didn't, Breezy. I saw your tweet about it, but I haven't actually seen the goal. Haaland scored a legendary tap-in. I mean, it was a good goal, though, wasn't it? It was actually a legendary tap-in. Mitrovic is a boss. He is. Haaland is. I saw Friday Night FM tweeted this. He's like Van Nistelrooy in how his movement. He's like got the speed of Mbappe. He's got like the strength of like... If you combine a Drogba, if you combine all of the best strikers of the last 10 years, Haaland has every single one of those attributes to him. He's a phenomenon. He's a joke. We need to do something about it. Forest are going to get relegated. Were they bad? Because they were... Were they 1-0 up and then 2-1 up, or they just 1-0 up? I saw that Awonyi scored early, right? Again, I didn't really see the games last night. He isn't as tall as Peter Crouch. Is he really that good? True. Hopefully has the injury record of Eduardo. I mean, that is our only hope, isn't it? But they all scored far more than tap-ins. I mean, what are you trying to say here, Left 4 Dead? That he's not good? Did Van Nistelrooy really score more than tap-ins as well? Because Haaland also scores quite a lot of goals that aren't tap-ins too, but it's the sheer rate of them. Is the argument that he's not good? Because I think he's pretty good. They were 1-0 up to 3-1 down, were they? Yeah, fair. Van Nistelrooy only ever scored inside the box. Yeah, right? Yeah, Brady. Probably. Right, we've won 5-2 after a weird first game, but it's actually a really good win in the end. 2 more for Leo. After 3 in the game before, Leo is in good form at the start of this season. Didn't just end up in the right place for the tapping. Exactly. It's all about the movement. He's so good. He's so good. Question, please. I have created 2 squads. If I holiday, will the assistant manager rotate them? All I can select is use current tactic. Yes. If he won't rotate between your 2 setup squads, but he will rotate the squad. Unless you want them to stick with the exact first team thing. He will rotate where people are tired if you just do the tactic. Yeah. He is good and he fits for City, but strength of Drogba. Have you seen him? He's absolutely got the... Like, he's a machine. Have you seen the way players bounce off him? Yeah, right. I don't... Yeah, the cross was great. I remember getting really annoyed by Van Nistelrooy goal because he hit the ball so hard. Younger me didn't think it was fair. Yeah, that was a thing as a kid, wasn't it? Too hard. You've hit that too hard. Honestly, he's a monster. I think he's easily got the strength of the Drogba. Obviously, I don't want him to be this good. Got to be trolling with the Haaland slander. I honestly don't see how you can say anything poor about his game. No blasties. Exactly, Apex. Yeah. Well, then we gonna see a lot of heading goals and outside of the box goals of Haaland. I don't know what you're... I honestly, I don't know what you're talking about. And I'm gonna stop reacting to it because I don't understand your point here. What is your point? He should when he gets the chance to tap the ball in, should he take the ball outside of the box? Like, not score that one, saying, because Left 4 Dead 282 wouldn't like this. I'll take it outside of the box and shoot from there. Or should he get down on the floor and head it in? What Left 4 Dead 282 would have wanted. There's a video of Haaland playing for Norway. Some defender takes him out. Haaland gets back up and the defender goes, yeah, he's mad. That would be really good, actually. I would like that. That would be good. Nobody really said that, though, beyond. Did they? I don't think a lot of people actually said that Haaland was going to flop and Nunes was going to be better. Not many people did. Like, people were saying... A lot of people said that people were saying that. It's one of those things. Like... I don't think any... Like, obviously, like, there's a few people who, like, did their outrageous calls or, like, Haaland's going to flop and stuff. But no one... I really question anyone who really truly believed that. Haaland is taller and weighs more than Drogba. There you go. Yeah. There was some, yeah, like a minority, and then people were like talking about it as if it was like an actual thing. Matty Taylor is the greatest player of all time because he scored 40-yard bangers. They were good though, weren't they? To be fair, they were good. Remember saying in here the fact he got a chance in the Community Shield that he would score goals. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I think that maybe there was a little bit of talk after the Community Shield, to be fair. Oh, yeah, Aku, I 100% agree. If you put Darwin Nunez in that City team, he'd be banging too this season, for sure. I don't think Nunes is bad, by the way. I think he's really good. I think he's going to be... He'll come good. He'll be fine. I don't think... He probably wouldn't score as many as Haaland because I think Haaland, again, is a freak. And it's all about the movement. I think he's a freak. It was mostly clickbait from places like Sportsbar, but 100% got... Yeah, Brady. And people then jump on it and then think it's like people are saying 100%. It's really frustrating, but it's the industry, isn't it? I think Nunes will take a bit more time. I've actually been quite impressed with a lot of the things that he's doing, though. And it's really difficult to look like a good signing in a team that is also not functioning as a good team. It's just one of them, isn't it? Nunes does not score that Dortmund goal. I think he scored... What? That's a very simplistic thing to say. What do you mean? Like, maybe not. We don't, like... How can you say that? Haaland is different. He scored goals every club. Haaland is different. I feel like you're missing my point here. I'm not... You're almost arguing with something I've said when I've not said anything. I've not made a point here. People are like, yeah, but Haaland's different. He scored goals every club. Haaland's a joke, yeah. Nunes might do, but he probably heads it, yeah. Haaland does love that high, like, just getting a touch on it with the outside of his foot, or like with a foot, like with, and getting his leg up there, doesn't he? He loves that finish. Yeah, Braid, I think you're probably right on that. I think things like his first touch and his technique, a lot of that will come with confidence. Okay. And a lot of it will come, and you'll see it better when he's playing off instinct rather than really thinking about what he's doing. It feels like he's thinking about what he's doing a lot at the moment. Probably because he's being asked to do things that aren't natural at the moment for him. And he's being asked to play a different way. And you sort of see that in players, don't you? When they've been asked to play a system that isn't their usual way. I think when you start to see Nunez play his natural game a bit more and do things off instinct, I think you'll see the better version of him. It's like a reverse overhead kick. I love it. It's really good, yeah. Haaland did score every club. I know. I agree. I didn't say he didn't, though, did I? I'm talking about people saying Nunez would score a goal in City, but Haaland would do it anywhere. Yeah. Again, I didn't say that he wouldn't, did I? Yes. To be honest, having Haaland's like having an Aguero back when he's in his best. Yeah, 100%. So scary to play against. So good. Could someone tell Trent to stop walking or jogging when he has to defend? Yeah, could they? Just like pass him a little memo. That'd be nice. Yes, please. I thought Trent was a lot better against Ajax. I think Liverpool are a lot better against Ajax. There's still frailties there. Like, the Ajax goal is basically the whole thing. The fact that the Ajax goal was almost like a singular thing that happened once. There's a couple other moments, obviously, but that like showed everything that is like going wrong when it can go wrong at Liverpool. The rest of the game was quite good, I thought. And I think Thiago is a massive part of that. Thiago, and having him play a lot more square to Fabinho is going to really improve Liverpool. Get those two to play square. Get the third midfielder. If it's Elliot, if it's... Well, I mean, Firmino, when he came on, played as a 10, didn't he? If it's Firmino, if it's Elliot, I think that's going to hopefully make us a lot better. Because Thiago, his ball recoveries are really good. Like, as high as anyone in the league in that centre mid place. Do we loan Tassio? Probably not, right? Yeah, Alvarez is very similar to Aguero, I think. In just aesthetically, yeah, for sure. The downside of Harvey Elliott, I agree, Brady. I think the fact that we're seeing a lot of Trent issues is definitely no... One is having no midfield. It's definitely no surprise that it's when we've got Harvey Elliott as our right-sided midfielder. And I love Harvey, and I think he's been brilliant when he's come in. Okay. But Henderson just does a lot of side-to-side lateral covering that allows for Trent to bomb on. Elliott just doesn't have that positional in that way. He's much more attack-minded. Defensively, doesn't have any of those instincts, and it means that Trent is exposed. Same thing, he's got Salah, who just plays so high on that right-hand side. Yeah, no, he is just a Carolero, isn't he, Henderson? Which is frustrating, because he's like the ultimate one of those, but then it's... You lack a bit going forward, so you're trying to find that balance, aren't you, between that. And the way that teams now, they figured it out against Liverpool, is that you can sort of exploit it in those places. Yeah, well, I agree. It's tricky. It's tricky. Like I say, I think the way that you sort of now you plug that gap is having Thiago on that left-hand side midfield spot, and you play him square with Fabinho, and then suddenly you've got two there that are the cover and the screen. And then actually Elliot doesn't really use that right-hand side as much. He can move into the centre, drifting about. Trent can come in there. And if Trent's in there, Fabinho's across. It just makes so much more sense than another one. I found the balance, Jude Bellingham. Yep, there you go. Is Trent coming inside more hurting Salah? Fewer shots per game in many years. What's for Salah? I think Salah's shots... No, sorry. Salah's shots are lowest that they've been in so many years. His chances created are as high as they've ever been, which is a bit mad. Like, do we suddenly see his assist numbers just get... Like, are they trying long-term to make Nunez the goal machine and Salah becomes more of the creator? Or does Salah still... Because every team has their one main goal scorer. Salah's been that guy for Liverpool for a long time now. And then when he wasn't on it, you'd have Mane coming in. You've had... Like, Firmino's never been that. Are they trying to shift it towards Nunez being the goal guy? And you can kind of see that in the way that Salah's... Because I still don't understand it. Klopp's come out and said that he hasn't told Salah to stay wide. But he's staying so much wider, Salah. And it's really frustrating. So, like, come on, do what you're doing. Is that just a lack of confidence, maybe? I'm not sure. Salah's had his chances. They are way lower than he's had fewer in previous years, though, Brady, in terms of just getting shots off. And I think it's because of where he's starting. I think we saw a lot more of him coming inside against Ajax for his goal, for example. I've decided Tomori is England's best centre-back. All right. You've made a decision. We're playing at home to Gladbach. Do we play Bayern after this game? Yes. We've got 7 days, though, so Costin should be right. Shouldn't he? And then, yeah, we'll start Emerson. Does Gabriel's back, so we'll start Gabriel. Bellingham's going to be the KDB replacement. I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked. I do wonder what's the contingency if Bellingham isn't Liverpool's guy. There's no way Liverpool can afford Jude without the owners actually giving Klopp a very high budget. But does that sort of explain why they've not been given a budget this year? I mean, I know they have with the Nunez signing, but like, still, if you compare it to other teams, compare it to Nottingham Forest, he hasn't been given a budget. And that shouldn't be a thing, should it? He'd be the Bernardo Gundo replacement, and then long-term probably KDB, but yeah. I think Nunez at Wolves would have been a good Hendo replacement. Same, and I like Nunez, but there's got to be a reason why they didn't go for him. Because they clearly didn't go for him. Like, you can't tell me that he wouldn't have chose Liverpool over Wolves. There's no chance. Like, he would have done. Barella. Maybe Barella's the other guy, the other option if there's no Jude. But then Barella's more available this year, right? Like, they could have gone and got him this summer, but maybe they are there waiting for Jude. I don't know. We'll see, won't we? We'll see. Can we talk about Jack Grealish being awful, like bad? He's a weird player, Jack Grealish. It's an odd one. Not sure he's worth... Like, they spent a lot of money on him. An odd one. Someone somewhere was probably asking for a ridiculous amount of money or clause in his contract. Probably PLL. Yeah, that could make sense. Probably. And Liverpool probably walked away and then Wolves, like, maybe. Maybe Wolves just got in there first and were like, agreed everything. Not sure. Who knows? And it's like it's a smart career move to go to Wolves. I mean, it's not stopping you from then going on to a City or another, a Bayern or someone after Wolves, is there? Okay. Let's play Gladbach at home. If City were to sell Grealish in the summer, how much do they get? I don't think they get 100 million. And who takes him? These kits are annoying. Quite similar. Go on, Gabby. Winning the ball back immediately. If we score here, 9 seconds. Leo. Oh, he's put it wide. 40 mil? 35? Yeah. That shows it, doesn't it? I'd say around 40 to 50. That's mad when you think about it. Penalty ref. Palante. Yeah, Newcastle maybe. Chelsea. I could kind of weirdly see that. Maybe not now with Potter. I hate this Gladbach away kit. I feel like we say that every time. Fabinho's missed the penalty. It's his first penalty for the club. How have we not scored the rebound with Gill either? That's annoying. That's actually a really good attack, Ollie. Saint-Maximin, Isak, Grealish. Nice. Yeah, the wages thing is going to be the problem, isn't it, as well? He can't be on a small amount of wages at City. Jonathan from Church scores that pen. He probably does. Fabinho's going to have a horrible rating now. We're probably going to have to take him off. He's on a yellow card as well. That's a really annoying thing to happen in the 5th minute. Good tackle, Leo. We're away. There's 3 on 2 here. Find the pass. Or go alone, Gil. Now cross it. You probably could have crossed it right to Welton Costin. He's right there, look. Oh, it's Vinny. He was so good at Villa, he was. Thank you for the follows, by the way, everyone. Patrick, Daniel, Chow, Raphael. Funny how Grealish went from has to start for England all the time to why is he in the squad? Yeah. That's crazy, really, isn't it? He played on the left for Villa. Yeah, he did. I think he did play off the wing for Villa quite a lot. Probably involved him a lot more in their play, though, didn't they, from there? Like, he probably played central a lot more from it. Yeah, it's a weird one. It could be the long-term thing. I remember Bernardo Silva wasn't particularly good when he first joined. And didn't really play much. And then, after properly bedding in, maybe we're still early days. How's that gone in? We take it. It's 1-0. Joel Linton doing his thing behind him. Think he'd thrive at Newcastle. He probably would thrive at Newcastle, yeah. I think Newcastle would be a very tempting place to move for a lot of players now. The more building blocks they put into that squad, with the obvious thing of like in the future we will continue to strengthen, a lot of players will be thinking about that move to Newcastle, I'd imagine. Not that I think they're anywhere near there. By the way, their start to the season has been pretty grim. If you actually look at their like results, there's a lot of draws in there, isn't there? Yeah, how long they actually hang on to their places is a really weird thing to think about. Well, yeah. It's a bit crazy to think of, like, there isn't... inevitable Newcastle title win in the next 10 years, next 5 years possibly. Maybe too soon. But there is an inevitable... Like, look at the City model. That at some point, why would they not be able to get themselves up there? Vinny! We haven't really produced a lot, but we're comfortable. Yeah, I've watched a few Newcastle games, and they've been quite good. But haven't won many games. Yeah, Chris Wood lost his place in about a month, exactly. Just doesn't do any dribbling now, and don't say it's a Pep thing. Foden runs at his man. Mahrez, when he's at his best, does. Yeah, I wonder like how much it is tactical and how much it is just... I don't know. I think you have to be... The levels have to be so high in that City team. And like... I bet it's all like ball retention and things like that. And it's just... He's maybe just taken the safe way out. I'm not sure. Grealish just... It's a weird one from him. Corner from Gill. Right, we're 2-0 up here. Pretty comfortable at home. Should probably take Welton Costin off, shouldn't I? At about half-time if we're 2-0 up. Because he's very tired with his broken arm. I don't know why he's... Well, I guess it's his condition, not his tiredness, but... Like there's an inevitable PSG Champions League win? Yeah, I guess so, Raphael. They've got enough to compete with Newcastle? Yeah, fair enough. But you think... Maybe 10 years. That's why it's like 10 years. Maybe, with those... Like, with the money they've got and, like, the resources around it, you just think that they'll eventually get there. But yeah, maybe you're right. Hopefully you're right, to be honest. I don't want a team to just have a load of money and then just win. Manchester City. But we'll see. Vinny? Oh, it's put it wide. Come on, man. Oh, yeah, coffee. It's almost all gone. Grealish starting, is he? Is that 12:30 kickoff, right? We might need to go about 12:30, depending on... I need to see what Kat's up to with her plans. Yeah, no, well, he was. I agree. He was also 20 mil. Take it off your relegation rivals as well, right? Last season. Yeah, it is 12:30. I assume BT. I didn't take Welton off, but let's get to maybe 55 because he's had a bit of a... He's going to score. I'm not sure how that's his goal, but he's going to score. It's deflected in and he's been given the goal somehow. We're 3-0 up. Happy days. Don't get why Sergio Gomez isn't playing. Well, he's a left back, isn't he? I'd imagine. That's why. I guess you could put Cancelo. Is that maybe what you're saying? Not sure. Let's do Costin off for Kid. Just 7 Portuguese players in the lineup. Amateur numbers, that is. I've got 11 Brazilians. Come on. Let's give Brian a go. Go on, Brian. I'd like to see Brian score. He's our big Brazilian striker. I don't think he's quite picked up. He's not natural there yet, but I'd like to see him do a bit, please. Come on, Bri. Yeah, Lenny's just asleep on my lap here. We've had 24 shots. Anyone else we want to give game time to? Maybe Adriel. Maybe Angelo. He's not actually played yet, has he? I might bring Angelo on. Gabriel wide. Newcastle are in the halfway stage. Like 50% of the team is good enough to compete for European spots. The other half are still mid-table. Yeah. Nah, I don't think so, Gambling. I saw a few journalists come out and say it's just absolute rubbish. I don't see how you could not work out after not playing any games. Like, I know he played a little bit, came on, but nah. I don't think so, Gambling. I mean, we might find it is, but we'll see. Let's do Angelo for a little bit. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Arezzo, good finish. That's not in. It didn't pop up. Was he offside? I didn't see if he celebrated. I think he's on, right? I think he was celebrating. Yeah, goal. Did it even go in? Must have done. Good finish, this. 3-1. Don't have to pay those. Yeah, I think it's in. That spinning ball. It's cool. Don't have to pay clean sheet bonuses, though, do we? So all fine as long as we don't concede another 2 now. As a predominantly ear user, I just wanted to say I love the streams and all the YouTube series. VODs are great and the pod too. Hey, Pringle, thank you, buddy. I saw that you were catching up on some of the old streams. That's really cool. Big up the ear users. Shout out ear users. You just listen along. I appreciate that. I'm glad you enjoy the podcast. It's fun to make it. Exclamation mark Panenka if you want to check it out, chat. If you like our football chats here, it's very much just football chats like that. And they're fun. We're going to do one every week. So go and like subscribe on the YouTube and do you know what would be really good? And I've seen how powerful this can be. If you like with Jaffin getting to like the top of the charts and everything through using the ratings. If you want to do me a favor, go and leave some ratings on the Panenka podcast and let's see if we can get some more listeners on it. That'd be cool. The fact that Haaland's going to get a month off as well is not fun. No, I know. Everyone else playing World Cup and Haaland's just going to be chilling, walking about Manchester. The ear users loved you not talking earlier. Yeah, imagine that. Sorry, everyone. There's people who just listen to the streams. There's me just not talking. Craziness. Yeah, really cool, though, that they did, isn't it, Ollie? It is so good, though. I'm glad. It's way better than a load of other podcasts, and it's so, like, relaxed, really. It's really good. Just two naturals. Updating and rebooting, to be honest, yeah. That's Haaland. He's going to go into a, like, crypto chamber or something. What's it called? Whatever it's called. Cryo chamber. Not crypto. That's something else. Who wins North versus South? I've not really thought about it. I didn't watch, I've not watched James's video on it. So I don't know. Probably North, right? You got City and Liverpool and like... It depends what yeah, it must be North, surely, right? Depends what extra rules you put in place. Like, can you only have one player from each team sort of thing? I don't know. Just the City team, yeah. Yeah. I don't really either, Will. I don't really either. Tifa made a video. Yeah, I've seen quite a lot of people have made content on it, haven't they? We probably should do a Football Manager video on it. To be honest. Surprised Tom hasn't. That'd be very Tom. 52 million for Angelo. I'm going to reject it. Isn't interested. Bocau's had a bid too. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that he put extra rules in place for it. We could get in there before Tom. If someone wants to make a... If you want to come up with the team... With 2 per team. I mean, we could even just do... We could even do the one that James did. And that saves us some legwork of coming up with the team. We could just make it in FM and then do it today. But I don't know how much... Like, have people moved on from that? It'd be quite an easy video to do. Just like 8 minutes one. We could do that. We could do it now. We could do it as on stream. If someone wants to make the... if someone wants to go into the game, put the editor in, and make the exact 2 teams... Although you'd have to... No, there's probably a bit more work in it. That you'd have to make the 2 teams even, wouldn't you? Like, you could just transfer the players to 2 teams, but you'd need 2 teams to have the exact same reputation and fitness and... all the things to try and make it even, right? We could do it as a 2-legged final. You can attempt. I mean, if you want to do it and if you think you can get it done quickly, we could just do it on stream. Who starts in the Community Shield? What do you mean? Oh, who starts in the... Oh, yeah, you could do the 2 Community Shield teams, couldn't you? Leicester City. Yeah, or you could sim a season... And see, because basically if you could make it Chelsea City or something like that, you've got North versus South, haven't you? Just use that game.
Follow me. Okay.
Yeah, we could do it. How do you reckon we can best do this, chat? Because I don't mind. We could do it like for... We've got about 50 minutes. We could do it on stream today. Easily chop that up, turn it into a video. Boom. Yeah, I reckon use Alcott's teams because he's done a lot of thought into it and I like his footballing ideas. Oh, yeah, we need to make... Yeah, who's the managers? We want Conte and Pep? Problem is Alcott's has no subs. Well, we can add some more subs in, can't we? Use the editor, manually move players, export the club versus mode. We could just export it to versus mode. We could do that, couldn't we? Yeah. But which managers? I reckon Pep Conte. Tuchel's free. Potter as South manager and Pep for North. I reckon Conte Pep's probably... I reckon if you were to do... Well, let's do a vote. North manager. Let's do a poll now. North. Who are the North manager? We got Klopp. You got Pep. Any others we want to throw in? Ten Hag, I imagine. How? Any others you want to chuck in there? I can't see the chat right now either. So if you're saying people, I actually can't even see it. I've moved my chat. Oh God, what have I done here? Oh God. I can't see the chat. Klopp, Pep, Ten Hag, How, Pardew. No. If we could do it tomorrow on stream, to be fair. If we can't do it now, we could do it tomorrow. We could start the stream tomorrow with it if you wanted to. For sure. Easily. We're not doing Pardew. One more manager from the North teams. Oh, Pardew, what a man. No, because if I put Pardew into the poll, you know it's going to win, right? Steve Cooper. Right, we're not doing this. Those are your four. Jesse Marsh. Mick McCarthy. Riquelme should be dropped by Brazil. Wow, he might be, because we're going to bring my players in. Napoli, 31 mil for this guy as well. Barcelona for Menino. There's his mention for today's stream. Got to be Pep versus Arteta. Yeah, Arteta will be in the vote for the South managers for sure. Vote on that poll. Pep, Klopp, Pep, Ten Hag or Howe? Who's the North manager? I think it's got to be Pep, right? Martin O'Neill. That is a mad shout. I think probably Conte for the South. Do we want to do all COT teams or 2 per team max? I thought he did 2 per team max on his teams. Right? He did a 2 per team version. Do that then. All right. Champions League group stage draw whilst we sort these things out. Champions League group stage draw. We won the Champions League last year, so we are first seeds. Let's find out who we're going to get. We're going to be in Group C for Clates. Let's find out. Not Sociedad, who got quite far in the competition last year. Not Liverpool, we take it. It's Chelsea. Meh. Fair enough. They're a decent team. Would have taken an Atalanta or a Sociedad, to be honest. Third team, Mainz. Couldn't be them anyway. Inter. Sporting, not the worst. Fourth team is Galatasaray. We should be fine, right, in that. It's not an easy group, but I think we should be fine with that. Clates versus Chelsea Lee. Okay, so North. Let's do South manager. In fact, let me just... Pep won the poll. He did. Who are our options for the South manager? We've got Conte, Arteta, Potter. How did Klopp get last? I don't know. People hate Liverpool, which is, you know, fair enough. Question. I saw someone tweet this or something. If when Liverpool appoint Klopp, they appointed Guardiola, and when City appointed Pep, they appointed Klopp, who would have won more trophies by now? Would it be Klopp City or Pep's Liverpool? It would be City, right? It would be Klopp City, right? You reckon Pep's Liverpool? I think it's easily City. I think it's Klopp City. Which maybe you just factor that into your arguments about who's better out of the two of them. I don't know. I think Pep's brilliant. He's a genius, but there you go. Because of the money. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Still Pep. What, still Pep at Liverpool without any money? I disagree. You know what? Good experiment. To be fair, it isn't a bad experiment, is it? FM's a bit weird with that, though. Like, we can't really go back to that exact time, can we? Still Pep, still Dre. Like, they always swap anyway, don't they, in FM? And it kind of doesn't really affect it. Like, we can't go back to that time to recognise how poor Liverpool were when Klopp took over and the mess that they were in. It doesn't quite work, does it? I'm just going to do these three for the South manager. Conte, Arteta, and we could do it on FM12. Yeah, that would work. Liverpool had money. They were just stingy. Yeah, but they wouldn't have been less stingy if they had Pep as the manager, Dravis, would they? They'd have been equally as stingy. That the ownership wouldn't have changed. Ooh. Real Madrid making an £82 million bid for Leo. I'm going to reject it, but that's scary. Yeah, we could go back. I just don't know if how... We could try it, I suppose. It could be a thing. I think if you put Moyes into City, they still win leagues. Possibly. Possibly. It's an interesting conversation, though, isn't it? All right, we've got Bayern Munich now. Let's concentrate a little bit on this save because this could be a very important game for the title race. Away at Bayern, scary. Mainz have won all their games to start with as well. Why are Mainz so good? Oh, no, they haven't. They've drawn a game. Okay, we're all right. They just drew 0-0 then. Who's winning the South manager? Oh, it's really close. No one's really voting, though. I think we do this tomorrow morning if that's okay. Don't want to rush the database. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. That's fine. We've got big games to play on here anyway now. Also, we've got not that long to do it. So, yeah, that's fine. Oh, we've got to pick our Brazil squad. It's for what? Do I pick none of my players? Or it's a World Cup qualifier against Colombia and then Peru. Do I pick all of our players? The Brazil squad. Who do we need to give? It's going to be Pep Conte there. Okay, good. Remember, if you don't want to, you can't, if you don't vote, you won't be able to complain endlessly afterwards. Exactly. Shall I pick all of our players? Pick the champion winners. I mean, that's our players. I want to see any of our players in our squad not been picked for Brazil. Shall I give Emerson his first cap? I might as well get him into the first team, right? I actually can't. Is that because if I go here, can I not bring him into the first team squad? Is that just because it's full? Do a low budget manager poll. What do you mean low budget manager poll? This isn't who's the best manager, by the way. This is just who's going to manage the North team and the South team. Maybe what we could do is use the intake editor, give them contracts for as long as IRL, and then arrange a transfer for Klopp to go back to Liverpool and then Pep back to City after the time limit. So they're much less likely. Yeah, you can put a future transfer in, can't you? And then they do that. Any minutes for Emerson are good. Yeah. Is the squad full? Do I remove some people here? Like people who I don't know who they are, like this guy. Remove from Brazil squad. Sorry, Mateus França. He's a goalkeeper, so he can go. Oops, not the national pool. Remove him from the Brazil squad. And if I go Emerson, yes. Welcome, Emerson, for your first cap. Load, welcome in, buddy. Conte, Leone. Load, welcome in, dude. Thank you for the raid. Let's see. Any other Brazilians in here that have not had caps?
Okay.
Jolson has 4 caps. Not in the squad, though. Bring him in. I reckon we play our Jonathan from church. You think people would watch that as well? The Klopp Pep thing? Possibly. Klopp Pep experiments have all definitely been done and done quite well, but I like the different aspect, maybe. I'm not sure. We'll think about it. We could do Jonathan from church. Is Paulo Cesar it? Paulo Cesar's not had his Brazil debut. We've got to give our boys the rewards they deserve, right? Who else can we get rid of in here? Renan Lodi, get out of here. You don't play for Hertha. It's quite a good squad, actually. It's a lot of our players. Marquinhos, you passed it. It's time for Paulo Cesar. Any other ones that are not in the squad? Are you in the squad? Yes. Is Gabriel in the squad? Yes. Jolson is now. Is Fabinho in the squad? Yes. Gil, I imagine, is. Yes. Is Leo. Walton Costin. He might not be. Oh, he is, even though he's injured. I might not play him, though. Lenny. He's let one off, and it reeks. Is Angelo in the national team squad? Let's put Angelo in there. Needs game time, so let's give him some matches. Do my music in the night. Kid? Let's bring Kid in to give him his value, just in case we still decide to sell him. Which we might. No, I don't know if we will, but... If we get injuries from this, I am going to be upset. As a Saints fan, I'm really enjoying the DOF save. Nice to see someone doing a Saints save for once. Yeah, there's not many, is there, to be fair? There's not many Southampton saves on like YouTube and things. I've realised that after starting it, Alex. I'm glad you're enjoying it, dude. It's good fun. It is good fun. I need to do a next video on that. Right, we're doing that. We're bringing in some of our lads. Is there anyone injured on there? No. That'll do for now. For some qualifiers. Did you see the Diego Costa announcement video? I did. It was really good. Really good. Good work from them. Tassio loan. I will reject it. Surprises. Yeah, sorry about that, everyone. Cesar can be in line to make his first appearance. Kunagato and Kid. The team shows a huge bias towards Hertha Brazil players with no less than 17 players. What do you mean? What do you mean a bias? I wouldn't call it a bias. Just, what do you mean? 17 players in the Brazil squad. Wow. Sorry, Paqueta, you're out. That's so funny. If I get injuries, I'm going to be really upset. Probably shouldn't have done that. CRT, yeah, I think we're going to do a Newcastle beta save. I think. 90% sure. Could change, but I think that's the plan. Exactly, Raphael. They're just the best players. How you doing, Tom? Welcome in. Did we talk about Chelsea's only wanting to play 4-3-3? And then they did. Madness. Madness. As Bilaqueta and Thiago Silva in as a back two. Seems a bit odd. Oh, Costin actually can't play. This is Bayern. This is what we wanted him available for, but he's had 7 days, but he just didn't recover. Okay. I guess Kid starts then, doesn't he? It was actually a 3 with Sterling as a left wing back. I mean, I didn't watch it, so I'm not sure, but possibly. Alisson should start, shouldn't he? I think your base save could be Man City, but it could change. Would make sense. You're a City fan as well, aren't you? Every now and then I remember Paqueta's West Ham play. It's mad. Madness. So Kid starts, I think. And that's the team. Bayern Munich away. It'd be a really good time to get a result. Oh, Bruno not even on the bench. Seems weird. Why would I not do that? You're doing Liverpool as your first save. Fair one. Koulibaly and Fofana in the back two. Yeah, so a bit... Yeah, well, it's quite interesting to see what will happen with Chelsea. And I don't know how much we can read into a Champions League game as the first game. When we get our first league game, I think we'll see exactly what Potter's plan is going to be. And obviously this weekend's called off. Would have been a real baptism of fire, wouldn't it? To go Liverpool first game. Would have been an interesting one. All right, we're underway against Bayern, away from home. Let me move slightly more out of the way. Here we go. A shot each after the first 15 minutes, and we're on the attack down the right. Militao crosses. Gabriel, the back post header from the short throw. Someone should make a video about that. Someone should watch that video. I have no idea for my beta save. Yeah, Wolves? Tom? Could do a Wolves save. We're in. It's Leo. He's giving it to Kid. He's been fouled.
Oh, thank you.
That was a very soft... If that's a penalty, it's very soft.
X21. This number is getting big.
That number is getting big. Thank you for 21 months, Ollie. I hope you're good, my friend. Thank you, dude. Appreciate you. Penalty given. Fabinho missed the last one. I'm thinking Southampton, those FM Wonder kids they've been by. True, actually. Fabinho from the spot against Bayern scores this time. Yes. That is a very soft penalty. But we'll take it. You know who to sign immediately. Perfect. Bring him in. For a nice small £60 million. Wolves this year will be fun. Yeah, true. True. He's got to be offside there, right? He miscontrolled it and then tried to slide the keeper anyway. Who is Ruyard? This Bayern goalkeeper. Must be a new gen. Right? I don't think I've ever heard of a Ruyard. Leo's in. Tackled. Gabby! Sing the song, everyone.
Gabby. You're my boy.
Play the Gabby game.
You're my Gabby boy. Ah!
You can't do it. It's impossible. Okay, we've got 3. We've got 3 in there. Oh, no. Ollie's ruined it. I think Ollie's only just come in, to be fair to him. But he has ruined the Gabby game there after 3 perfect ones. I love... Do you know what this game is really fun for? People are going to come in and not know the game, and then they're going to ruin it accidentally just by being nice and putting a nice message into the chat. And then people are going to be like, you ruined it. Gio Reyna, that's not good defending. That's really rubbish defending. How have you just let Gio Reyna control this on the far post? It's 2-1. Kimmich just hangs one up. Who is that at the back post? Militao, isn't it? Ugh. Waste of money. Skoretska. I'm the Thomas Muller meme there. I figured out the game. I just wanted to watch the chat burn. Fair one. Fair. I've said I'll give 10 subs if you manage to do the Gabby game. I've just done the weirdest encourage ever as they were coming off the pitch. All right, we're 2-1 up. Don't blow this. They're dangerous at home though, Bayern. But we've got ourselves a nice 2-goal lead to start with there. I'd like to not blow this. Half an hour to play. Kids struggling. They've got a goal kick. ACRT, enjoy, buddy. I'll catch you later on. I'll see you tomorrow, probably. Leo's in. This would be nice. 2-goal cushion again, please, Leo. We know you're a great finisher. That is awful. It's a goal kick as well. Why did he go so wide?
Follow me. Okay.
Why did he go so wide? Rickson, thank you for the follow. Yeah, if we can get it sorted, Ollie, we'll probably do it to start with. And then we'll go to Hertha afterwards. That'll probably be the plan. Vinny, because then I can do a little... yes! Come on! We've sorted the subs. Perfect. Yeah, let's get it set up. And then I can do a little intro off stream. That can be the stream. And then we'll go straight into it. And then we'll do the North versus South. And then it can be a tweet as well. Sort of thing. I'm on it. Perfect. Yeah, let's do that. That'll be a fun start, I reckon. And then we can go straight into Hertha Brazil afterwards, can't we? Vinicius makes it 3. We're looking good. We're looking good. Here come Bayern, though. Oh, God. His Dest. Skoretska. Yeah, Tom. That's what we're going to do. Film it on stream and then we can make it a vid afterwards. Oh, my word. What's happened there? Show Alison game counter after the game. Will do, yes. $20 to play. Okay. I was going to do a sub, but they've got a highlight. I don't know who to take off. Kid's struggling in 6.3, so I guess it's going to be him, but that's going to go in, isn't it? Allison, man. Why are we playing Allison when he can't save it anyway? Yeah, I wouldn't add any. Just leave it, Leonie. Make it just even for both teams. Allison just lets it go through him all the time. Look at this. Serginho Dest. It's not that powerful. Need Kundalini. We clearly do. There's 18 to play and it's a 1-goal game again. Come on, man. Kid. Do you know what? Welton's probably all right for 20 minutes. We can get him on. Not a bad sub to be able to make, is it? Straight away from the corner. Cesar. Over. No. We are only a few days from this song's day, which is Harry Muskin's birthday as well. He's one of my friends. 10 to play. Let's just try and see this out then with the win. Very tired team. Cool story. Yeah. Wasn't great, was it? Another sub. Maybe Fabinho for Bruno. Five minutes added on. There's a highlight. Don't like this. Dodo's won it back, though. Better. We've given it away again. Still need to look at their keeper. I'd like to see if he's really good or not. You've let Olmo win the header. Oh, God. They're in. It's 3-3. He's missed it. He's missed it. It's one I'll certainly tell all the grandchildren. Yeah, fair enough. I know. Bad story. All right. We've won the game. We've beaten Bayern away from home. Didn't make it easy, but we are 3 from 3 in the league. Beaten Bayern. I think Des must have gone left wing there. Let me look at their team. Can I see at the end? I don't know if I can now. I can go back and have a look, can't I?
Follow me. Okay.
Charlie, thank you for the follow. Oh. We've gone top of the Bundesliga. You like to see it? Good start, that, isn't it? 9 from 9. He was. Can't knock it. He scored. Yeah, to be fair. Can't really knock it, can you? Let's have a look at the teams. Oh, they changed. They went 4-4. Where is... So Des came on. He must have played left mid. Right? They've got Ruyard as their keeper. Didn't have a good game. Oh, he's a real player. Why was he playing? He's actually not terrible. He's not good, but he's also not as terrible as I thought he was there. He's Guadiolopian. And he's playing... Why is he playing for them? Someone must be injured. Who is their manager? It was Bilio for a bit, wasn't it? No. Fructal. Why don't they have a... Did they sell their keeper? They sold Bilio to Newcastle. They've only got Fructal and him. And Fructal is a 16-year-old. They've got no keeper. Bayern are going into the season with this guy as their first choice keeper. What? Why? Oh, yeah, Gambling. I saw that advertised. I think I will watch that. Kundal. They've basically got Kundal as their backup. He's 5'10". If he was born in Munich, not as good. Not as good. You went to the wrong Munich. It makes sense now. That must have been the plan. They've literally not got a goalkeeper. Surely they've got a better Bayern 2 keeper. They haven't got a Bayern 2 keeper. They don't have one. Surely they must be looking for it. Also, this guy might be going to City for 58 million. Bayern are in the mud. The best keepers come from Clandow. Exactly. Clandow. However you say it. He was down as second team regular. Yeah, so he must be their second team keeper, and then they've just not got one. Are they linked with one? Also, Sane might be off. Are they linked with one, maybe? You'd imagine so. News. They're trying to sign Angelo. So I don't know. Is Kerbal one? Yeah, look, they're trying to sign Gregor Kerbal. Tell them a keeper we could do. Gregor Kerbal from Dortmund. Even then, look. How are they getting him for 4 million? Oh, 45 million. I thought that was 4 million. They're going to sign Kerbal then. And they've been bidding. They have been bidding for Alisson. True. They keep trying to sign Alisson from us. They've turned their attentions to Kerbal then. Who would Dortmund have then if they sold him? Did they have a backup keeper? Julian Kral, who's not as good. So they'd probably go in for a keeper. We'll probably get bids for Alisson from them. Where's Ollie gone? Ollie's made his way to 1860 Munich. Frenchinho. I can't even see him. 1860 Munich. Have you been playing? You've played 7, conceded 8. Someone could say ripple effect. They could, couldn't they? There's no bid in for Lovely anymore. For Kerbal. Oh, they must have rejected it then, Tom. True. Yeah. Because it wasn't on it. Oh, God, that'd be nice. Leicester into by Sesko, please. Yeah, true. True. They've got a Brazilian. It's Jose Souza, who we looked at as well. Autocorrect to Lovely. I liked it. Oliver Skip playing for City for Dortmund is a mad one as well, isn't it? I like looking at stuff like that. That's really fun, isn't it? So maybe they've made a bid for somebody else. We will see. The thing which lets down Ollie is his kicking. Yeah, it's not great. Otherwise, he's not a terrible keeper. We've got bids for Coway. Your loan bid for him. I think we said we'll keep him, wouldn't we? Ask Bayern if they want to loan your youth goalkeeper. We don't really have one, though. Be cool if we could have sold Ollie to them. That would have been cool. Like Murillo. Do they want him? He's wanted by Gladbach. I was going to say, if that was Bayern, offer to clubs, loan. Can I do specific club? Let's do Bayern here. Let's see if they want to loan him. You have to pay his wage, though. Do you fancy it? Imagine they came back. They're like, yes, please. We are in a bit of a pickle, actually. They declined to make an offer. See? Don't complain then. If you've got no keepers for the next game, don't come running to me. I've offered you Murillo. He's brilliant. I got it for free. Okay, Smarsh is a goalkeeper. He's gone to Heracles, though. Football warfare, exactly. Dortmund have won. How have Bayern started, by the way? They've only... Oh, my word. They've lost twice already. To us and to Dortmund. So they've only won one of their first 3 as well. It's a good stuff. Hanover have won all 3 of their games. They beat Leipzig as well, just then. How good, by the way, does that Georgian player, Kvaratskhelia, Keklia, definitely not how you say his name, how good does he look in real life? He's going to be some player, isn't he? Was really good against Liverpool. Okay, let's go. Deadline day is in a couple of days, so let's go and see what happens on deadline day. We've got more bids for... That's a worse bid than the last one you did. For Bocau, for Campos. We've had a bid for... Yeah, him. Kvaratskhelia, is that how you say his name? Very good. The Georgian lad, I think is how most people will say his name. More bids for Kid, but probably not. Especially if your right back refuses to defend against him. Exactly that. It's very true. All right, we've got a bit of a break, but let's go to the deadline day, find out what happens with... Oh, have we got... Oh, I think I've got Brazil games. We're going to make our Brazil debut against Colombia in the qualifier. Can we put out an entire Hertha Brazil team? I mean, we definitely can. We've got 17 players in the squad. Let's pick an entire Hertha Brazil team for the Colombia game and see how that goes. You would like a new contract. You are on 45k. I can see why you want a new contract. Let's see if Bruno can sort it first. Good. We'll just kick that can down the road. US Premier League preview show just had a bit with Green Bay Packers Aaron Rodgers visiting City's facility and trading shirts with everyone. I've never hoped so hard for a room of ACL blowouts. Wow. Wow. I'll put goalkeeper... you reckon we should debut Emerson in the second game? Probably makes sense, wouldn't it? Rather than against Peru. Rather than against Colombia, we'll do it against Peru. Probably true. We can put him on the bench though, can't we? Oh, look. We've been told to recall Pavio because he should be playing at Bundesliga level. Honestly going to be so good. It's so frustrating that our best youth player is a German guy rather than a Brazilian. Honestly going to be so good is Pavio. If he was a bit tall... I mean, he is pretty tall. If he had a bit more jumping reach, he's going to be so good. All right. International duty begins. Send him to play for Santos for 5 years. I mean, if that could work, that would be really good. Did I say I was going to... It's not deadline day yet, is it? No. Yeah, I was going to say, Ollie, he isn't exactly... He scored 1 in 5 for them, so it's not like... It's not like the Bundesliga 2's below him at this stage, is it? True. Okay. Transfer deadline day and... Oh, we've got deadline day before we play Colombia, so that's today. Let's go through this. Do we take part? Do we need to do anything else, by the way? Let's have a look at our squad. Do we need to loan out anybody? I don't think so, right? I think we're all good. Hi, mate. You have no money. No, I mean like outgoings rather than ingoings. Like, do we need to loan any of our youth players or anything to get them game time? I'm probably not going to... Well, we've got... we can loan Musiala from PSG. I'd love that, but he's not Brazilian. 93 mil bid maybe for Leo. 66 for Angelo. 38 for Kid is what's being mooted. Yeah, we can do that without taking part. We're not going to take part, and we've basically got Colombia game very soon. So I'm just going to continue. Maybe have a quick look at our squad now and see if there's anyone that we could loan out. Like Tassio. Do we keep him around or do we loan him? There's some bids. Oh, I thought that was Bayern coming in for Murillo, but it's not. I mean... Is he good? He's got no potential and he's not very good. Do I just sell him? Or do I need him for the B team? We get a percentage of profit as well. I'm going to reject it. There's no real point. I reckon we'll just keep him for the B team. Cowaway. Oh, sorry. Geronimo Campos. How much? Yeah, let's see how much we signed him for, actually. If it was more than that, it's not worth it, is it? 300k? It's about the same. Campos. Do we loan him? He's quite quick. Not a lot more potential, but maybe some game time with Pav at Hamburg might be... He'd go back there, look. He was quite good for them last year. I don't know how much we're going to use him. Shall I let him go? I reckon he'll be all right. Let's loan him out. Angelo will reject that. How you doing, Ren? Hope you're good. And like Correa, does he need a loan? Oh, he's on loan, so that's fine. Fwog.
Okay.
Wanted by 17 clubs. Tribunal. Oh my word. They've all got tribunals. They're trying to sign Fwog from us. I think his contract's run out. Can you show me your roster? There's my roster. There you go. Anyone else in here that we think we might want to loan then? Probably all good, I think. Yeah, I thought his contract's run out. That's what it's Tribunal, yeah. Fog can't be his real name. No, it's not. It's Fogman's regen rename, Ren. Lordolino? I kind of want you to be playing football, but quite a long way down the pecking order at this stage. But I'm sure he'll find games. Anyone in the under-23s that needs a loan? Eric Montero probably does. Comes in and plays some of the cup games every now and then though, doesn't he? We haven't got a big squad when we randomly have players who can't play anymore. I think we're probably good. I think we're all right. Oh, Lenny, chill, mate. Chill, mate. Chat, there's somebody at the... Do you know what? I think I'll be all right. In fact, there's someone at the door. I'll be back in a second. Won't be a minute. Let me just turn. All right, Lenny, chill. All right, send him in. Won't be long. Someone at the door. Back. It was Kat. My keys were in the door, so she couldn't get in. Is Jair good in this save? The Brazilian centre back? I don't know. Oh, Brazilian captain. We need to choose this. Could it be Marquinhos? Is it now? But he's not in the squad. Shall we go with Militao? I reckon we do. And then could do Jolson. It's quite good. Vinicius. Jolson's quite good, look. Oops. I'm gonna make Jolson the thing. Eddie Militao is the new Brazil captain. How you doing, Peda? How you doing, dude? Bad thing is that Brazilians have a lot of big injuries. Did you notice that? No, not really. We've been quite good. Yeah, we're finally the Brazil manager. It's been a long time coming, that is, isn't it? But yeah, he's all good. Oh, that was big money, I expect. Yeah, it was. 38 million. Murillo bids. Well, more bias. I know. It's disgusting, isn't it? No, it's fine. To be fair, I dropped Marquinhos from the entire squad, so I couldn't make him captain, could I? But yeah. Follows Charlie, Hosh, Lold, Peachy. How you doing, buddies? Barcelona signed Menino, 21 million. Brazil expects. Good. Excellent work. Finally, Brazil manager, only to bin it off after 3 games because we were fed up of qualifiers. Yeah, to be fair, that's usually what happens, isn't it? Oh, Real Madrid make a bid for Bruno. He'd like to go as well. Can you speak Portuguese? Yeah, we'll check, actually. Because that was a big part of it, wasn't it? Didn't think they'd offer that. Big part of taking the role was to hopefully start being able to speak Portuguese. Can we now? No, not even a little bit. Sadiq, thank you. Hello, yo, or yeah, YPP. We still can't speak any Portuguese, even though surely after our first games, like this is our first time we're actually managing Brazil. Surely we can pick up a little bit after this, or have they not sent me on a course? Because that's gonna be annoying. Murillo bids. I mean, I didn't mean. Yeah, I know I did. I know I get it. Yeah, YPP everybody. I mean, should I just sell him? It's 425k. We can buy him back for 8 million after a bit if we want to. He's not going to be worth that, but Takes about a year, does it? Even to have a, like... even for it to pop up on there, Ollie. Even like basic or whatever the word before basic is. Is there a version before basic? Minimal or something like that? Because I thought it would have come up with something, but maybe not. Maybe you're right. How you doing, Reese? Welcome in, dude. All right, we're going to do this... do this game here for Colombia. And then we're probably about time, to be honest. You passed your RE GCSEs. Good stuff. GG's, Sadiq. Schultz offer. I don't even know who that is. He's worth more than that, though. It's a terrible offer. Basic takes 6 months to a year, and different languages have different difficulty ratings. Okay. Yeah, my interpreters take getting double pay. True. I'm waiting for someone in the chat to ask why you're not learning Brazilian. True. That would be, would make sense. I didn't realise it takes 6 months in game to even get basic. I see. That's good. Okay. We've almost now got the same wages as Bayern. We're still, like, if you think about how much money we've spent, even with like Militao and all of those, we're still actually not spending as much on wages as Bayern are, which is a bit crazy. Because we spent a lot of money. That's a really good bid. That's 88 million. That's a really good bid for Angelo. 87 million pounds. Dodo, I think, is a good right wing back. I mean, yeah, we do have him, yep. I will say, Romero, at this stage, 8 seasons in, I'm not looking for players to sign, player recommendations, because yeah, it is 44 up front, but in a year you get another 44, which is quite nice. I don't think we'd want to sign anyone now. It's just the money to bring in would have been quite nice. Like, any of the really good players are now at a stage where we know about everyone who's Brazilian, and all the best players that we would want to sign now are probably new gens. So, not really looking at looking for player recommendations. We've had 8 seasons and about 8 months of scouting. Of real life 8 months. Right, the deadline has passed, so let's register our team, which shouldn't change anything, and have a look. What did Bayern do on deadline day? Can I get to them from here? Bayern Munich, did they sign a goalkeeper? They did. They signed this guy. They signed Jonas Krumrie. That's not a very good keeper. Is he going to be their number 1? They've got Davy Roulard or Jonas Krumrie. Is he better than Ollie French Jr.? That is the question. Let's check. Frenchinho. Let's do a comparison. Arguably, he's not. Arguably, you could definitely make a case for Frenchinho Jr. Their squad is tiny, isn't it, as well? Roulard and Crumbly. I mean, they love a dessert. You could make an argument that they should have instead signed Frenchinho Jr., which is a madness. All of the main ones, RDI. Wow, Bayern. What have they done? If you ignore kicking, it's me. Yeah. Not even being silly about it. It's true. Okay. Let's go and do this Colombia game. Look at the Prem, man. 1.7 billion in the transfer window. 500 million for the Bundesliga. Wow, Inter spent 244 million, though. Who do they sign? Oh. Okay. Well, he's moved now. The Georgian lad, as we call him, has now moved from Leipzig. He's now at Inter. That was on deadline day. Luis Diaz is there. They only sold 33 million as well. Firpo they sold. Newcastle had a big window. Salamakers, Windal, Wrench, Billow. That's pretty, like, they spent 172 million on 4 players. Yeah, Angel Gomez is another weird one. And then who was third on there? I like looking at other AI transfers. United spent 167 mil. Lorenzo Garcia, who is a 21-year-old Spanish new gen for most. He's going to be so good. 6'3" as well. This guy's going to be a joke. 80 mil on him. Damsgaard for 53. And then Gunez for 34 from Stoke, who is a new gen striker. Their strikers are ridiculous. Look at United strike force. And then they've still got your boy, CJ. That's a top signing in terms of you. Yep. Exactly. All right. To Brazil, everybody. To Brazil. It's in Brazil as well. Let's do a quick pick. We're going to play with the overload because I think it's going to be fun for this. Gil is going to play striker. We need to bring in some of our boys. Let's do Martinelli. Leo can play there. Let's play Gabriel. Then it's an entirely Hertha Brazil team. I love it. Let's give a debut to Cesar. Shall I do Angelo debut? I feel like let's give Angelo a debut and we'll do Martinelli. I like Gil as a striker. I think that's fun. Kids on the bench. Jolson's just a left wing back is odd, but it's not even inverted. But oh well. He was top for Golden Boot preview for Bundesliga. Who was? Let's do that. We're playing Colombia. We've got the guy United side. Oh, really? Interesting. That's good then for us, I guess, if he's moved on to United and away from the Bundesliga. It's good stuff. Oh, I say that's good for you. I see. I thought you were saying that's a top signing in terms of you because he's everything I would look for in a striker, which would also make sense, but I get you now. Fair enough. All right, here we go. A fully Hertha team playing for Brazil. It's like the other side. Do you know when like the big momentous moment for this save was when we got a fully Brazilian Hertha team? Now we've got a fully Hertha Brazilian team. Have we completed it? I think we might have. Let's get ourselves a win with that team as well. That'd be cool. I like the how these kits go very well together. There we go. Straight to Dodo. Bruno. We playing it. Yeah, why is there no one here? Why is it empty? It's a big game. It's my first game, lads. There's no one here. Jolson. They'll be back. When we win 8-0, they'll be back. Vinicius. Straight at the keeper. That's a terrible baby leg. Yeah, we need to win the World Cup with them. That'd be cool. If we win the World Cup with a Hertha team, that's quite fun. We should stop calling up all of the other Brazilian players and only call up our players. I'm not sure that's good for the fitness of our team though. It's a bit mad that you don't do any training with international teams. I feel like it's quite a big part of international management is the training, but you just don't do it. All the Hertha fans bought all the tickets but couldn't get flights across. Yeah, it was way too far. Leo on a 6.3. Gil on a 6.2. I mean, lads, that is poor. Yeah, at least tactical training, right? Yeah. Okay. We're actually not playing that well here. Are we going to get sacked from Brazil? We might do. They might stop playing their games in Berlin. Yeah. That's not a pen. I don't care what you say. That is no way a pen. Wasn't even in the box. Okay, it's a pen. Okay, it's a pen. Come on, Allison. Zapata. We're losing. Do you remember when I said we'd win 8-0? We're playing terribly. I mean, that's their first shot on goal. I hate this. I might resign. Right, Neymar, help us out. Vinicius off for Martinelli. Gil is on a 6.1, so we'll do Kid. They're all playing rubbish. Someone say Jinga. We might need to. I thought this would be the more fun thing to do, playing the overload, but apparently not. They're rubbish. 20 to play. I mean, they've not really... We've conceded the one shot and it was a penalty. Oh, God, they're going to hate this. Good. Fabinho's won it. He's getting a red card. I know what to do. If in doubt, push the wing backs up. If in doubt, push the wing backs up. Do we get more subs? I doubt it, but let's try. We do not. We've got 14 minutes to salvage this against 10 men as well. The football's already happened. Jesus. Okay. I mean, that was... Ryan immediately ruined that, but so good stuff. Didn't realise you were Sky Sports News, right? Dodo on the attack. Is he actually scored after the conversation we had? That's so funny though, isn't it? That's really ridiculous. That was fast. Give them the title. They're going to score. It's Luis Diaz. He's missed. He's missed. Come on. I don't want to lose the first game. I don't want to lose the first game with my entirely Brazilian team. Here we go. No, he's giving it away. All right, we've got the ball back. We take a 1-1. I reckon we can still win this. Kid? Okay, baby legged it. It's offside anyway. It always looks sad when they've had one shot on target and then you lose 1-0. Declan, thank you for the follow, dude. Brazil are rubbish. KDB assist since the goal is already ruined. Fair. I mean, that's good because I did bring him in. But I feel like so is everybody else, right? You captained Haaland, so did I. It's going to be 2, isn't it, from their second shot on goal? Yep, knew it. I don't want to play the Brazil games anymore. They're boring. Was it 1 minute? Jesus Christ. At least pretend to have a go. Okay, now we've scored. Now that we're 2-0 down. To fair to Wolves, this is the first time they've ever played in the light at Molineux. Yeah. Was it 25 seconds? Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. Foden had a no-look back heel to open up for KDB, did he? I need to go put that on. I will do after this game. Okay, we are going to lose our first game in charge of Brazil. Or are we? There's one last highlight. Let it be for us. No, losing with a trained club side. Different tactic, though. Different tactic. That's my excuse. But yeah, you're right. Against a national team side. Yeah, it's not great. Right, booted long. Headed away. All right, it definitely doesn't deserve to be 3. That's ridiculous. It's at the post. It'd be beneficial to play Jolson in a more familiar position. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but my other left backs in the squad don't play for Hertha, so I don't know what to do. The players haven't had training together as a national team. Yeah, true. We've lost that game. I feel a bit hard done by that we've lost that game, considering they had 2 shots on goal and scored 2 goals. But, yeah, Jolson didn't play well. I'm back. We only wanted to go. Yeah, Zapata is good. We only wanted to get this so we could learn Portuguese anyway, right? Doesn't matter. Oh, look, they're all basically qualified anyway. We've lost top spot. You have to come top six. We're fine. Who cares? It's fine. Right. I think with that disappointment. Oh, for God's... No, that's not the way that this works. You don't get called... I don't call you up and then you're like, I deserve a better contract now. That's not how this works. I was the one who called you up. Right. You just got yourself sacked, agent. Didn't you? What injury did Vinicius get? 4-day twisted knee. He's out for 4 days. That's fine. All right, chat. I'm going to love you and leave you. Yeah, I did kind of shoot myself in the foot there, didn't I? Thank you for hanging out today. It's been fun. Been chilled. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll maybe start off with that North versus South video for the start of tomorrow's stream. So if you're interested in that, you can come and watch it live, and then we'll go to some Hertha after that and continue our season. Hopefully bounce back against Peru for Brazil, because we've lost our first game there, which isn't great, is it? I will see you, though, tomorrow. Thank you very much for hanging out. Go and subscribe on YouTube. That's my message for you. Go and do that. And let's raid over to... I think Matt's streaming today, right? He is. We'll raid over to Matt. We always do. Second yellow card. Go and show him some love. I will see you all tomorrow morning. Thanks for hanging out. Bye-bye!